going on the podium a couple times towards the end of the season last year and looking miserable and basically talking like existentially about life and what makes you happy and what doesn't make you happy and whether you're happy. And I do like still playing, but, sometimes, life, blah, blah, blah.
He was going through it.
Okay, and everyone's just like, what does he mean? Have the Bengals broken him? And, all the information, men and women are like, well, it's just imagine he got hurt again and then the season's down the tubes and all that stuff. That you don't franchise tag Trey Hendrickson at the moment, this snapshot in time. Not good. But let's see what they do in free agency. Let's see what they do in the draft. Let's see what they do maybe late. If somebody is available, you can pluck that person from somebody else's team. Maybe Von Miller is a choice. If Von does want to still play, hey, go to Cincinnati, play one more time or two. I don't know. But I would be on the phone explaining to Joe what's up. This is the plan. Wouldn't you? But I'm a communicator.
That's what you do.
I don't leave you guys guessing what's up, I don't think. Don't answer that.
I mean, except for, finishing your jokes sometimes.
Oh, my God.
That's what's up.
I don't think this move is shocking, and I think it's a clear, message to Joe Burrow.
No, it's not. But
what's going on?
Even you said he missed 10 games last year.
He did. He also had 35 sacks the 2 seasons before.
I got it, but it's a now business. It's what are you going to do for me now? Am I really paying you $24 million, or could we pay that to somebody younger who's not going to miss 10 games?
Like the guy they drafted who had 3 sacks?
Oh, boy. Got to do better at that, too.
Yeah.
Got a point there, yeah.
Got to do better at that, too. But that's the news. Got one more hour to go for tags and things of that nature. So we got that going for us, which is nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking in this Tuesday edition of the Rich Eisen Show. We're back with you here on Disney Plus and ESPN and ESPN Radio on Wednesday. Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong. Because right now, you can get great deals on our most popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. Plus, there's our bold and stylish Elantra, loaded with the latest tech. Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 9. So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups, shot clocks, camera drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. ECU baseball alum Connor Norby and the Miami Marlins play Team Israel this afternoon in an exhibition game ahead of the World Baseball Classic. Marlins manager and ECU alum Clayton McCullough welcomes the challenge to play a team other than the usual ones.
I think the event itself is, personally, I think it's great for baseball. I mean, it shines a real light on our sport on a global stage, and it will be different, a little nice change of pace in spring training from seeing the Cardinals or the Mets and Astros and Nationals like we do, it seems like, every day, to see someone else. But also, I hope we've provided them a welcoming environment as they get ready for the tournament to begin.
And the World Baseball Classic runs March 5th through the 12th, with pool play starting on Thursday. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. After years in the making, the new Papa John's Pan Pizza recipe is ready. Introducing a new pan pizza with edge-to-edge cheese and toppings, a crispy garlic parmesan crust, and 6 cheeses. It's the perfect balance of a soft, fluffy interior dough and a crispy crust. You'll agree this pan pizza was worth the wait. Order the new pan pizza today from your local Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Cardinal Lock and Key, and rentafishtank.com.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
The Parker Bird Show.
So, obviously, this is my last year of baseball. Which is very bittersweet.
Have you talked about that much?
Not really, honestly. Yeah. I mean, I have to, with people in my circle, but with God just, leading my life now, I feel like he's calling me to go to San Diego State University, and there's an adaptive track and field team there.
The Parker Bird Show, exclusively on Pirate Radio, Pirate Radio TV on YouTube, and on the Pirate Radio app. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey, and we got left side.
Strong side.
Y'all are intimidating guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity-type guys, and that's intimidating.
Gun. First down, ECU. Spinning free. Still on his feet. Marlon Gunn Jr. He's gone.
How about them Pirates, baby?
You already know, my guy.
Pirate pride, baby. Pirate pride.
From the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250 and 930. We're online, PR927FM.com. We're on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Carolina Caliber. We are on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV, where you can find a lot of goodies, a lot of post-game with Mike Schwartz, Coach Cliff Galb, Coach Kim McNeil, and a lot of videos as well, including one with our first guest, Mike Mullis, that we'll tell you about in just a moment, that we will air on the show on Wednesday. We got a lot of guests today. We are guest heavy with 2 per hour. Hour 1. Big Baseball Hour with Mike Mullis and also Aaron Fitt from D1 Baseball. He is currently checking out NC State and Coastal Carolina. We'll preview ECU, Coastal Carolina, and talk about what has gone on so far. Take a look at UTSA as well. They are coming out hot after winning the American last year. Brian Bailey joins us at 4 o'clock. We'll talk some hoops and more with Bailey. Jennings Hall also on the show. we got a new intro alert. Shirley Rhodes has put together a Jennings Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame intro. Excited about that. And hour 3, we got Bryce Williams and Brandon Manning. And Brandon sent me a message, and we'll have a big Pirate Radio Outdoors update because him and Bryce, I believe, went hunting rabbit. And we'll talk about their escapades in the outdoors. All right, we got Shirley Rhodes in the house. We got intern Josiah, intern Zach. Both of them have already pissed me off today, talking about a bet I made last night. If you're going to criticize a bet, do it before the game starts, not afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Intern Avery's also here. To my left, we have Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone, a.k.a. the little guy, a.k.a. Little Finger, a.k.a. Dug In, a.k.a. Big Time. What's up, Jared?
What's up, Clip? How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing great.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
Great day for baseball. Wish we were playing at Clark LeClaire.
Yeah, it's going to be even better tomorrow. I'll be playing down in Wilmington, so looking forward to that.
By the beach. And Mike Mullis joining us, ESPN Plus. What's up, Mully?
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
I'm good. It's a nice
This
day.
is your kind of weather, right? Baseball guy.
Yeah. It's
start to feel spring.
Finally getting there. Yeah.
Mully, where to begin? Are you excited about anything? Let me ask you that first.
I mean, being here right now.
Okay.
Fairly pumped about that.
Well, you're a little more optimistic than Cliff Godwin was.
I'm not excited about right now.
Right. Yeah. Well, and that's pretty funny. and quite honestly, I'm excited to be here because I just want to get away from you guys. So
excitement time.
Yeah, he added that as well.
No offense.
No offense. I just want to get.
I like how he said no offense.
Like, right. Well, no offense taken, Coach. If that's the case.
Are you raising your voice at me?
If you didn't intend any offense,
right,
certainly wouldn't take it.
So that was after Sunday. Kind of a shame, man, because the Pirates were on a nice little run there.
Well, and look, man, I thought they had a great weekend. I thought the Sunday game they played extremely well. I really did. Now they lose 2-0 to Western. I promise you that left-hander from Western has a very, very bright future. And I will go so far as to say the Western coaching staff doesn't expect that young man to be back in Cullowhee next year. He's tremendous upside, but Pirates hit balls right at people, and Western made, as CG said, they made a number of quote-unquote web jibs, very, very good plays. So, I thought all in all, I think this is probably coach's opportunity to maybe have a tone setter on Sunday, like, we can't take that off. We go blah, blah, blah. And, and that's just part of finding what buttons to push. But I thought all in all, man, it was a really solid effort. And we saw Rutgers bounce back on game 2 against that Western Carolina team, bang 5 balls out of the park, and were more what we thought they were going to be on Friday night. But again, I thought a pretty sound effort all the way around by the Pirates.
Mully, the expert analyst he is, answered the question before I was asked. I was going to ask him to explain what he meant by I thought the Pirates played great, and I think you did. They hit balls well, and Western made plays, and got a good pitching outing.
Go look at the box score.
We only gave up 2 runs.
Go look at the box score, and you don't see if quite honestly, if that would have been his sentiment opening weekend,
Cliff Godwin,
when 6 errors and threw a couple guys, 100%.
Yeah.
But again, this is one of those deals where yes, they played good, not good enough, and his standard is the one that counts. But if you look at the box score, 1 walk, I think still ended up with 5, 6, 7 hits, something like that.
6, yeah.
They did scatter. I think Western had 9 or 10 hits, kind of scattered throughout. 1 walk. It's a fairly clean baseball game, as is evident by the time of play. I mean, the game moved right along.
I watched the Saturday game with you at TB's, enjoyed that. And after the game, I heard Cliff say this was a good, clean ball game. That was after the 5-2, I think, final score against Troy. And I asked you, Mully, during that Troy game, I said, all right, so Troy is better than Rutgers, generally speaking, and you said, yeah.
Generally speaking, yeah.
And I said, so does that mean Western is the weakest team in this field? That was before the loss. And you said, well, they have the best record in the field. They hadn't really played much. But maybe this field's a little better than we saw on paper going into it.
Well, and I think that, so if you look back a year ago, Troy was in the mix for the Sun Belt. They were ranked nationally. Last couple of years, I think this Troy team's down a little bit, and I don't even mean talent-wise. I think they're like so many. They turn the roster over. They're still trying to figure this thing out. Troy just came off of some pretty good upset win. Georgia. I was drawing a blank. I was Georgia Tech. I mean, so listen, here's the other thing.
And then you got Rutgers. Rutgers who is Big East, not a great conference, but they're at the top or near the top, right?
Right. Well, and they go to College of Charleston, who we saw. College of Charleston is maybe not their best club, but they take 3 or 4.
Holbrook said they pounded them.
And scored runs in buckets. Yeah. And then they had back-to-back run rule games where they rolled into Virginia Tech, now an ACC team that, again, I don't think they're destined for Omaha, but they beat Virginia Tech on Friday night in a run rule fashion. They put up 8 on the bullpen. So, I don't think that these teams were not the marquee names that you look for, but at the same time, these are quality baseball teams that came in here, and I honestly thought the field presented a fair amount of parity for the 4 teams as they are, all is still in this phase of trying to find themselves.
What do you know about UNCW tomorrow night?
I mean, UNCW is always solid. The local ties. They've got Larry Williford's son, Trey, left-handed pitcher there. They've got a kid, drawing a blank on his name, from Lenore Community College. I mean, there's local ties. They're always going to be good. It's still so early in the season that, I mean, it's the same song and dance. No matter who you talk about, everybody's trying to find themselves.
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but feels like we can play some wild ones there. Score can get up there.
Yeah, and you look at it kind of when this falls to, it kind of gives you the feel of a Campbell type game where it's like, who knows what might happen. And but historically, that's been the jinx of the midweek for East Carolina with the scarcity of pitching. The way the staff was managed through the weekend, there's a lot of bullets available, especially in a single midweek game week.
And how about having that extra day, Mully, playing Wednesday rather than Tuesday?
Huge.
It can maybe hurt you on the weekend if you want to look at it that way, but you got a lot of guys available.
And Coastal's going tonight and tomorrow night. They have back-to-back. And then you got tomorrow, do you know? I saw it, and I can't remember. But you also have to think where they came from this past weekend. I mean, they were in Texas, and they played Texas, UTSA, and a win over Ole Miss.
Yeah, beat Ole Miss.
Yeah,
really needed.
But man,
we'll talk about some of that with Aaron Fitt, and I don't want to have like a funeral for Coastal and pour them.
There's no reason you should.
Right, but they've had some really tough. In fact, he said the reason they really liked Coastal, had them top 10, was closer, 2 starters, and they're without all those guys right now.
Yeah, so they're down Fluky. They're down two their Friday and Sunday guy, their closer, but then they also had a top of the line or a top of the rotation frontline arm that came in as a transfer that got hurt, and they haven't even been able to see him yet. So they're down 4 arms.
Man, that's tough. Who they got, J-Mo?
They just play State today.
Okay. I apologize. I thought they had another one.
Hey,
but
look,
nonetheless,
I'm kind of glad Mully made an error.
Nonetheless, is what it is. But you look at as many schedules, they kind of all have a tendency to run together. But I did think they went doubled up. But, don't feel bad. And if you look at Coastal's record right now, it's not indicative of having their top 4 guys down. It's not what you would think Coastal would be at this point. Yeah. But it's not like they're left for dead. And I'm going to tell you what, you better get them now, because if they turn those guys, and listen, my opinion on Fluky with his position in the draft, potential position in the draft, I don't know if you see him again this year, but not our problem necessarily after this weekend, unless we should happen to run up on each other in the postseason, which we know that could happen.
I don't want to do it, but I got to. Was that injury, Mully, like legit, or was it kind of fluky? I did. It
was definitely fluky.
I'm serious. Like I didn't want to do it, but I was over here like scratching my. I had to say
it's an easy one. It's a layup.
Yeah. UTSA, by the way.
What, 1 loss on the season?
10-1.
Yeah, ranked 25th now.
They went to Texas. I didn't realize they beat Dallas Baptist. 3 times? And they're always in the regionals. But how about their weekend? Beat Ohio State, Coastal 16-10, and then put up 11 on Baylor. I don't know how good Baylor is, but still, that's a good weekend.
You know what name you said there that seems to come up on everybody's schedule is Ohio State. Seems like every week we're talking about somebody that either East Carolina's playing or whatever has just beat or played Ohio State. I don't know. It's kind of the 6 degrees of separation of Kevin Bacon, but it happens to be Ohio State. It's kind of
they travel south, I guess, during the winter.
They're just down in the southeast and happen to run across common opponents. I say southeast, they're in Texas, so not necessarily southeast.
All right, Mike Mullis joining us here on Pirate Radio Live. Let's do, kind of a stock report. Whose stock is up right now for ECU, Mully?
Is there any?
Who had a good week?
Any higher than Matt Lashley?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a guy that I sit here behind this microphone on this show and said, hey, defense first, shortstop, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know what his number is right now, 430, something like that. He's hitting, and it's a resounding, like it's a very convincing 430. And look, there has been, if an MVP is awarded today and it's not a pitcher, and I think it would have to be
I love that, man, because every year we preview the season, and you mentioned his name. I'm going to give you credit for it. But, like, we talk about guys, and there's always somebody we don't really talk a lot about that turns into a key player. Right now, that is him. And I heard it. I still haven't seen it, Mully, but I know he turned on one the other day, too. A little power in it.
Well, and, you know, going back to his first at-bat of the season, he comes off the bench. It's kind of questionable, rough weather, and he gets off an A-plus swing and drives the ball right at the right fielder. And, I mean, it's one of those things where you start going, man, then maybe this dude's a little better, offensively than given credit for. I had seen him. I was sold defensively. I was no question sold defensively. Wanted to see a little more offensively. I've seen enough now that I'm like, hey, look, if nothing else, I like the aggression, the approach. I mean, he is. He made 3 or 4 plays this weekend, man, that were pretty sporty, and it's just nice to have. Look, those web gem type plays are great, but it's really comforting to have a ground ball hit that way and you got a playmate.
Yeah, a 6-3 double play. I think he had touching the bag, throwing the first.
Yeah, and he's still working through injury. I mean, this was last Wednesday, but he said still not 100% getting there.
He's got a hammy or something.
Yeah. So he, but I think right now he's the one that stands out to me. I mean, it's a totally different team in his time out there, and obviously nobody could take away from what Burris and Lenahan, and I mean, and the one that's quietly just kind of don't even worry about me is Walker Barron, and he's had a relatively productive early part of the season. So I think the Pirates are trending in the right direction. I certainly don't take anything away from the loss 2-0. Matter of fact, last night LSU loses to a 2-win team. It was like Northeast Louisiana or somebody, but LSU, number 1 team in the country who just bludgeons everybody and has a big league payroll, dropped a game last night. So I mean, it's just the nature of college baseball.
Well, what was it last week? Like 5 teams in the top 12 lost.
Yeah. I mean, opening weekend you had like in the top 25, it was like half the teams took an L. So it just, I mean, it is what it is. It's a different game, and that's why you play the volume of games that you play in baseball, because it is a bit different.
Stock up on the pitcher side. Is it the forgotten man in the rotation, Van Kempen, maybe?
Yeah, dude. Like, I talked about it last week, and then he comes out career high.
If we're truly making it a comparison stock-wise, I'm going to have to go Webb because the stock was pretty low.
And that's when you want to buy.
Yeah,
I hear you.
So his most recent outing kind of renewed a little faith in like, okay, this guy can be what we think he is. If we go the other way and a stock that maybe's down right now that we've seen better that is an opportunity to buy will be Ethan Rose, the freshman. He's been really good in his outings and not 2 2/3 or something coming into the weekend. He comes in the other night, difficult conditions. It's kind of wet and cold and whatever. And throws a couple guys behind, or a couple balls behind left-handed hitters, and it made you kind of furrow your brow a little bit. Like I'm not, but he's a guy I really like, and I expect to see. Again, now's a good time to buy his stock. I think he's only going to be on the rise.
What have you thought about Nick Moran's performances? Because I think 3 outings and he's just been amazing.
Yeah, no, it's almost like, again, he was the guy in the fall that you saw, and you're like, it's same guy, just that much better. What a great job they've done and kind of bringing him along. And I think, a lot of times, man, with guys that are younger and maturing, they have to make that decision. And I think that's what's happened, that he's going to commit himself to do what he needs to do. But he's been really good, and that's a guy that you almost feel like you're stealing innings with him because he just wasn't all that talked about. I think maybe what you're getting is him in lieu of Ryan Towers right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of that left-hander that we thought was going to be Towers, but it's Moran right this second, so let's roll with that donkey. So, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head, man. He's been really good.
Mully, not to divulge your personal conversations, but I think it'd be interesting to the listeners. You were discussing Sean Jenkins with a scout, I believe, and asking about his performance, and let's just say they like him and what they see.
Well, I don't think you have to be a scout or have any inside knowledge to know that's it's really good.
So you were talking kind of eyeball test versus analytics, though.
Yeah, no. The question was he analytically as good as the result?
Yeah.
So, because sometimes those things They don't have a tendency. There are times where they don't line up. So when I'm talking analytics, the guy that I was talking to, he's watching the game but he's recording TrackMan stats and he's looking at
spin rate
and all the all the stuff that you don't really want to bore you with. But and he said, it was equally as good on paper as it was watching it in real life.
And we were watching, saying, "Hey, throw a fastball." He was going a lot of off speed. But, man, when he threw 2 or 3 of those off-speed pitches in a row and then hummed a fastball, dude was 3 seconds late swinging. I mean, that's tough to face.
And that's good pitch calling, but that's the nature of the game. I've talked to another friend of mine in the game, and we were just talking about in his series the inordinate amount of breaking or other than fastballs that were thrown. Could be breaking balls, change-ups, whatever. And that's just what you see. And he said this. He goes, man, our staff where he's at, their average velocity is 92. They've got the guy that's the 96 guy, but their average velo is 92. He goes, man, we throw 92-mile-an-hour fastballs. If we miss it all, they get just hammered. He said, if we look up at a series and we give up 20 hits over the course of a series, actually less than that, but I'm doing this for simple math, but 10 of them were extra base hits and 5 of the 10 were home runs. And he's like, man, it's just these dudes. You go to practice and listen. Go to Clark LeClaire Stadium when they're taking they have that machine set up on absolutely bullets.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. How many breaking balls are you seeing with, Palumbo throwing BP or a machine throw? I mean,
no, look, man, they have the two-headed. Everybody calls it the two-headed monster, and it's one's a fastball, one's one's an other pitch. Most times a breaking ball, and they have ways of feeding them jointly. So you can't really pick up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You can cheat the drill if you want to and be a practice hero.
Percentage-wise, you're seeing fastball.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to just mix as they see fit and depending on – you got to remember every round in BP at that level is structured, right? They may have a work on what you need to work on round, but it's going to be 2 strikes. It's going to be runner on third, chance to win the game. It's going to whatever it might be, infield back, infield in. They're going to do all these things, and then they're going to feed the machine according to what the situation is. So, they get to look at lots of the stuff. And look, you go in the indoor, they got the iPitch machine, and that thing can do just about anything. It's got an iPad remote control, and it mixes up pitches. So, I mean, they get to see a mix of them, but at the end of the day, most guys, when they get in the cage, they turn the machine on, they're facing fastballs.
Mike Mullis joining us. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Can you do one more segment?
Sure.
Let's do one more segment with the Mully man. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We'll get into this hour 2. Our poll question. So, a boogie with the hoodie? Yeah. Is that right? A boogie with the hoodie. We'll ask Avery and Josiah and our young folks, Zach, who the heck that is. But he will be at Doggy Jams. What's wrong with you?
You keep looking at me like I'm the spokesperson.
You're not in on this bit?
I'm in on the bit.
You're sitting out?
It's hour 2.
It's called promotion, man. It's called keeping people.
I got you. Yep.
You know what? You pissed me off, man. We'll be back with Mully after this.
Greenville Motor Company celebrating 40 years serving the automotive needs of Greenville and Eastern Carolina. Here is Greenville Motor Company's Brian Cook.
We have complimentary multi-point inspections included in every visit. Comfortable waiting room area, free Wi-Fi, refreshments, and TV while you wait. Stop on our website, apply, and schedule from the comfort of your home.
Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Go to driveherenow.com. Driven by service, powered by trust. Greenville Motor Company.
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Pirates. Go Pirates.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiden Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Looking for the perfect getaway? Discover Washington, North Carolina, where small town charm meets waterfront adventure. Stroll along the scenic waterfront, explore unique shops and local restaurants, or kayak the Pamlico River at sunset.
From family fun to romantic escapes, Washington has something for everyone. Plan your next trip today at visitwashingtonnc.com and experience why they call it the original Washington.
Visit us in Washington. Your escape starts here.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's new weekly lunch specials are here and only for $8.99. Stop by Monday through Friday and enjoy chicken and pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger, steak, and everyone's favorite fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks with friends. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
This is Lane Hoover, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for quality roofing you can trust? Call the Boone Group Roofing, proudly serving all of Eastern North Carolina. Owned and operated by Toot Boone. They offer no money down and back their work with a 5-year workmanship warranty. Find them on Facebook and Instagram to see their latest projects and satisfied customers. When it comes to your roof, don't settle. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. Call Toot today at 714-0021. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Mully, have you looked at the spring training schedule for today?
No, I haven't.
I love these matchups. I got some scores. Pittsburgh, the Pirates, beating Columbia 7-0 right now. Not a good look for them. Yankees all over Panama 9-1. It's the Netherlands 8, Orioles 5. Canada getting beat by the Blue Jays 7-3. Nicaragua trailing the Mets by 3. Israel up 1-0 on the Marlins.
Man, barn burner.
And the United States of America on top of the Giants 2-1. In the first inning. So the World Baseball Classic getting ready to get underway, playing some scrimmages today. Pretty cool to see.
Well, it's been MLB Network's been carrying the replays of the old ones, and Yeah, it's cool to see. I enjoy it. I hate the fact that and I understand why, but I hate the fact they have to govern these guys so much. Hey, you're going to throw 50 pitches, and then but I mean, these big league teams are spending tons and tons and tons of money on them, and this year we have some guys that are not going to play due to insurance reasons and whatever.
Well,
else.
I worry about it because Acuna plays like every damn game. I know he doesn't run out of the box every play, but when he gets on the bases, he runs like it's Game 7 of the World Series, and he's going to be belly flopping into second and third, and I'm worried about his health for the Braves' sake.
Yeah, I look, man, I get it, but it's also that's why he matters.
We talked about this with hockey, like from a Kane standpoint, and Maniscalco said, yeah, you worry about it, but those guys wearing the jersey from their country is more important to them than
I don't think there's any question about that. And it's, I would say hockey's probably the sport that the gold medal matters more than the Stanley Cup.
Maybe so, yeah.
And so
because a lot of those guys are not American.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
So but look, man, I'd like to see him play hard, and it's one of those things. Who was it said if I go down? It was one of the pitchers. He said if I go down, I'm going to go down in a blaze of glory with the USA across my chest. And it's like, okay, dude, go get him. Just don't even worry about it.
Saw Aaron Judge, I guess, give a pep talk earlier
going
today.
To war.
I think he thinks they're going to Iran or something. He's talked about being in the trenches and sacrificing for your family.
For your brothers.
Yeah, for your brothers.
It's a terrible time to reference that with all that we have going on in this world. But it's so kind of funny or ironic. We had an old school pro. This was back when I first started coaching. We had an old school pro guy, and some people would probably remember his name, so I'm going to leave it out, come and speak to our players, okay? And this is at the college level, whatever. Man, when he got done, I was like, and it was so graphic that I couldn't even edit it up enough to share the crux of the stories on here today. But it was about people doing stuff with your mother or your sister that you could only imagine, and you got to attack this pitcher.
Now let's go hit the baseball.
And it was, and your fam, they've broken in your house, and they're gonna. And it's Lord. I mean, we like he got done. He walked out, and everybody was kind of looking around, and the head coach went out with him, and I was like, everybody okay?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think your grandma's in the stands. Make her proud would suffice.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys, let's go play hard.
Your grandma's getting burglarized right now.
3 men in ski masks broke into your mother's bedroom.
It was like, I mean, my thing was always, hey, let's play hard. Let's, people spend money to come to these games. Let's make it worth the price of admission. Let's look out for each other. Go play the game the right way, whatever. But it's never like, listen, it's never war.
Yeah.
It's never prevention of, any type of level 1 felony. I mean, it's, it's still a game.
Whoa, I made you jump there. Look, I know it's just a game, but when you're in their batter's box, there's a knife to your mother's throat. You don't get on base.
That is very much All
right, on a much lesser note, Mully, you did a great job with Legion Ball during your time. And that has veteran backing, or
it is
veterans,
the Legion, the veterans that.
To a lesser degree, was there any of that talk from those guys? Like, did your players hear from those?
No,
guys
no. We quite honestly, we tried to keep them as separate as possible.
Okay.
It was, but no, I will tell you, there was a tremendous amount. We practiced the national anthem. Okay, we made sure that, because it's one of those things that you hear it before every game, and some guys just kind of go through the motions with it. Well, listen, and I would explain to them, guys, at the end of the day, if it's not for these veterans, we're not playing this game, right? Yeah. So we owe it to over tribute in respect to them. And I will tell you, as we advance through playoff rounds and different things and ultimately win the state championship, we would have other Legion posts that would come to our guys and say, man, the way your team handled themselves during the national anthem, the way that, so it was a very, very important deal. But no, they did not. We didn't treat it like it was life or death.
Mully, let's talk about an interview you've got coming up. You conducted it earlier today. We're going to air it on Wednesday's edition of Pirate Radio Live. Also put it out on YouTube. But Matt Stillwell, you'll be talking to him. And can you give us a brief kind of background?
Yeah. Long story short, Matt Stillwell, country music performer, singer-songwriter now. That's what he does for a living, along with several other things. But Matty played for Coach LeClaire. Interestingly enough, you'll hear a lot of it in the interview, but I think it's worth noting. He actually was a bat boy at Western when Coach played there, and then Coach was a student teacher of Matt's in school, and just kind of a lot of ties. So a hugely impactful person in Matt Stillwell's life. And Matt, actually, a lot of you guys will remember if you were at the game on Sunday, he's the guy that spoke before the final game, and was so passionate about, kind of his feelings for Coach LeClaire and all it is. And I told him, I said, dude, you had him in the palm of your hands till you finished with Go Cats. I said, you could have gone purple and gold or, whatever. Yeah. But anyway, he's passionate about his alma mater and his time with Coach LeClaire. And now he's found or has created a foundation that is more about beating ALS, truly beating ALS, raising money for ALS research, raising money to better the lives of those that have ALS. It's like he says he wants to kind of turn the corner from the awareness to, okay, let's go fight this thing. Right. And, we've seen that kind of use the example on the interview, and again, not to give too much away, but Jimmy V did more for cancer research in that 1 5-minute block at the ESPYs than anybody could have ever done. And it had Coach LeClaire been able to stand on a similar stage, there would be a lot more awareness and attempts at curing ALS. So that's what Matt wants to do, beat ALS. There's a lot of things coming down the pike. Again, listen to the interview. I think you guys are going to throw it out on social too. And Matt Stillwell, 723foundation.org.
His number and LeClaire's number.
His number and Jack Leggett's number. Yeah. That's somebody that everybody forgets. Jack Leggett coached at Western. Jack Leggett brought his Clemson team in here the first year of the LeClaire Classic. So there's just so many ties. And again, listen to the interview. There's a lot of great information. And the tournament next year, the effort around the tournament next year is to incorporate music, to have more than just the tournament. Matt has some things that he wants to do with his some of his fellow musicians up in the Nashville area, bringing them in and getting them involved. So I think it's going to be the growth is, again, if you want to buy a stock now, this one's going to be one to buy. It's going to do nothing but grow, and they all realize that the epicenter for ALS research should be Greenville and Pitt County, Eastern North Carolina.
And that's awesome, Mully. Looking forward to airing that on Wednesday's show. As you said, it'll be on social, it'll be on YouTube to watch it in its entirety. Awesome event going on Friday. So Mully's doing Inside the Dugout at Tiebreakers this year with himself, various co-hosts, and also guests. And I'll be riding with him along Friday and Sunday. But this Friday, for ECU Coastal Game 1, you got a big fish coming to Tiebreakers.
Yeah, no, Coach Errol, man, he's going to come in and help cheer on the Pirates and kind of lead the watch party. We're super fired up about having him, and quite honestly, the guest on Sunday's no slouch. We happen to have the honorable mayor.
A guy who did it on that field.
A guy that played at East Carolina, played professionally. A lot of people may or may not know that, but P.J. Conley will join us for Sunday's game. So Friday night, Coach Blake Carroll. Sunday, the mayor, P.J. Conley. Saturday, we're not doing it because of Duke and Carolina basketball, and just figured that would be people. A lot of people probably already circled that game on their calendar to get in and watch over at Tiebreaker. So, but we will do Friday and Sunday, and looking forward to a great series. Looking forward to a big win tomorrow night at Wilmington.
All right. I'm excited. I would recommend getting there maybe a little early Friday. Should be I
will be honest with you, and I don't say this. We've done two of these, been a packed house both times. Both of them kind of strange game times. And I would suggest, and I've suggested other people that have asked, I think I'd probably make a reservation, especially if I had a party of maybe more than 4. I think I would probably call up and ask for a reservation. And I really do think it's going to be a full house. And, man, it's been fun for me to do. I appreciate you riding along in the Carolina games. A lot of fun to do that. And I think it's a good environment.
Let's make it interactive. Mully will take your questions. He'll chat it up with you. Mully's working the room with a wireless mic. It's awesome to see. It's funny because Mully there is like I am on this show, and I take the role of Mully. I got to just lay back and say one-liners. Mully's doing the work, but it's a lot of fun. And Harold is an awesome Pirate, awesome dude, and all around sports guy. He was in our 3-point contest, Mully. He knows ball, he knows baseball, he knows everything. So it'll be fun.
At what time do you get started Friday and Sunday?
First pitch, 6 o'clock Friday, Sunday, first pitch, 2 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. But again, I mean, most people show up, an hour before and kind of stretch and get ready to go. And
Josh was there last Sunday with us. He will be in Conway this Friday, but if you're not going to Conway, head to Tiebreaker.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, if your plan is to go to Conway, go have a great time. That's a great environment. And but if you want to experience a little bit of the jungle here, we're going to have as much of it as we can get at Tiebreakers.
Had a lot to talk about today. Didn't talk about it with Mully. We'll talk about it in hour 2. Jennings Hall of Shame. Jerks and Profar, second straight year banned for PED violations. 80 last year, 162 out for the entire Brave season.
Oh, you might make postseason.
What an idiot. How do you do this?
Well, if that's the only way you stay in the big leagues, and that must be what he thinks, then I guess you hope your scientist is smarter than theirs. But
what a signing. This is Marshawn Lattimore. This is worse than Lattimore territory.
At least in this situation, I would be curious, but I would not think they would have to pay him.
No. They don't. So. Yeah. And I guess they have to pay him for next year. And they were like, just cut him. And I saw a fan say, wait, maybe he'll get suspended again next year. And you want to pay him a penny.
Just ride it.
Hey, third time's a charm.
Thank you, Mully.
Yeah, man.
We'll take a break. Aaron Fitt joins us. We'll keep the baseball talk going here. Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
Joanne Weir, in MLS 75974. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender in MLS 208516.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Capital Subaru of Greenville is transforming your everyday commute into something a little more extraordinary, and there's never been a better time to drive one home. From the adventure-ready Outback to the sleek and efficient Forester, they got the perfect ride for you. In addition to their great selection of new and used car inventories, the Subaru Service Center is commanded by a team of experts, handpicked for their knowledge, passion, and promise to treat every car as if it's their own. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive or online at capitalsubaruofgreenville.com.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
After years in the making, the new Papa John's Pan Pizza recipe is ready. Introducing a new pan pizza with edge-to-edge cheese and toppings, a crispy garlic parmesan crust, and 6 cheeses. It's the perfect balance of a soft, fluffy interior dough and a crispy crust. You'll agree this pan pizza was worth the wait. Order the new pan pizza today from your local Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, pirates supporting pirates.
Hi, I'm Donovan McNabb, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for a great meal in the heart of downtown Greenville? Come on down to 5th Street Hardware and Tap Room. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a fresh seafood basket, or a tasty sandwich or wrap, they've got something for everyone. Grab a bite with friends, relax on the patio, and enjoy the cozy, welcoming atmosphere. The next time you're in downtown Greenville, make it a point to visit 5th Street Hardware. Great food, great company. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. We got Jared Watkins here in the studio. We got Josiah, Avery. Zach is gone, but put in a lot of work before the show today.
Yeah.
So let me give him a ton of respect. Mark, Chanman, Ellerby.
Just a ton of respect.
Absolutely. Shirley Rhodes here as well. All right, let's get to our interview with Aaron Fitt. And I don't talk to him much during the season. He's more of a preseason, postseason guy. But with ECU Coastal going on, big series, a lot of stuff happening in the college baseball world, wanted to kind of get a little progress report on the Pirates, the Chanticleers, UTSA, and others. Here is my chat with D1 Baseball's Aaron Fitt.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live to get you ready for a big baseball week. Aaron Fitt, D1 Baseball. Aaron, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Clip. How are you?
Hey, doing great. Thanks for joining us. Try not to bother you too much during the season, but we got a big week here, so I figured we'd get you on, talk about what's happened so far and what to look forward to. And real quick on East Carolina, Aaron, the slow start, a 1-1-1 weekend against North Carolina, and have played pretty well since then. Did lose to Western on Sunday, but what's your quick take on the Pirates so far in 2026?
Well, I think the pitching we thought was going to be really good. And I think that is materializing. Obviously, great bounce back for Norby at the top of the rotation. We know what he is. I thought, just looking again from afar, that it was really encouraging to see the way the rotation is starting to kind of fall into place behind him. Obviously Van Kempen going out there and throwing great against Troy is a big development. That's an important piece for him, and I love that combination with John Jenkins behind him. I think Jenkins is a great fit in that Ethan Young role from last year, and that's a big difference maker. Now he can really shorten the game for you, and you know how high I am on the freshman Colby Weber on Sunday. So I just think that's a kind of chance to be a really, really strong trio. I like the bullpen pieces, the depth and variety behind him. So I think the pitching is just going to get better and better. I know they lost, like you said, on Sunday, but it was 2-0. So they continued to pitch really well. The offense is going to have its good days and bad days because that's baseball. But again, I still like the personnel. I mean, Burris and Lenahan are dudes, and Jack Herring's a really nice veteran hitter, switch hitter, and Irby and Vogely, like, you got some physicality. Devin Whitaker, like, these guys are strong, and there's some length in the lineup. So I mean, I still think this is a really good East Carolina team that just got off to a little bit of an uneven start.
Aaron, it was an interesting Saturday as we're watching ECU defeat Troy in a good ball game. We're keeping an eye on Coastal and keeping an eye on UTSA, and they're playing each other in one of those big tournaments, and UTSA put it on them, and UTSA I know had a good Friday, Saturday. Didn't see what they did on Sunday, but good weekend for the Road Runners, and we'll see them down the line. But how about that? I know you like ECU in the American, but how about last year's champion? UTSA is going to have something to say about it, right?
Yeah, for sure. And, we thought certainly they're the clear one of the top two teams in this league. I thought they were clearly number two behind East Carolina just because they lost so much from last year. But I thought they would still be competitive and in the mix to be an at-large team. But they've caught my attention. I mean, they're better than I think any of us thought they would be, just based on the sheer amount of talent they lost from last year. But there are still some nice pieces back, and Andrew Detlefson in particular, I think is off to a really good start. That was a key piece in their lineup last year that was maybe hiding a little bit, overshadowed by some of the other bigger names in there. But he's now the guy, and he's kind of run with that role, and there's just a bunch of winning players that can move the ball around and they play their style of baseball. I mean, it's not necessarily going to go out and hit, 6 home runs a game, but they can manufacture and put pressure on you in a variety of different ways. And I'm trying to figure out how they're doing this without their ace, Robert Orlowski. That's the other piece. Like, this guy's gotten hurt and it's like, man, they're in trouble. They lose this guy. And no, we're just going to keep on winning. I mean, they swept a really good Dallas Baptist team the week before. They look like they're going to be a handful, and I think it's going to be a fun race to watch.
Aaron, big weekend with East Carolina and Coastal, but big games before we get there. East Carolina's not going to overlook their midweek opponent because they got UNCW, always a fun one, and Coastal's got a good one coming up today, right?
Yeah, over at NC State. It should be a fun one. I'm heading over there actually right after we finish this segment, and Coastal, another team that we had really high hopes for heading into the season. Obviously, coming off a trip to the College World Series finals, and we had them, I believe, preseason number 6. And then, you lose your first team preseason All-American closer, the Godfather, Dominic Carbo, and he's out for the year. And then you lose your top 2 rotation guys, Cam Flukie and Hayden Johnson. They're out for at least 8 weeks, haven't pitched yet. And that's like the biggest reason we liked this team. It's kind of the couple guys in the bullpen. They still have Darren Horn. They still have Ryan Lynch. They still have some good pieces in the bullpen, but Carbone was a huge piece, and Flukie might have been the best pitcher in the country. Right there with Norby, he's like right in that conversation. A couple other guys, Dax Whitney now, I think from Oregon State, has staked his claim. But that's an elite Friday guy that you lose. And so we like their lineup. I mean, there's experience there. There's a lot of Omaha experience in that lineup, which means something, and there's some pride, but they're fighting it right now. Their offense hasn't really clicked. I know that they got a big win on Sunday against Ole Miss, which they needed because they lost, I think, the first 2 games of their weekend. But we'll see. I mean, I think that there's some, more firepower offensively than they had last year that maybe hasn't quite materialized yet, because there is some strength there. You add a Rex Watson from San Diego and a Jordan Taylor from Stetson. Those are nice additions. And we were expecting, Colby Thorndike to hit for more power this year. That's an important piece for him. You guys are, of course, familiar with Colby Thorndike, but so there is some pop there, but it doesn't feel like it's been a great start. And you lose those 3 guys, and you just wonder if they can steady the ship and kind of hang around until maybe they start getting healthier later in the year.
Aaron, as a college basketball watcher, I know that there are elite teams. Right now it's Duke, who's just blowing out everybody, just did it to NC State on Monday night. But beyond that top tier, kind of don't pay attention to what happened last game, because next game you could go out and lose by 20. We just see it. I think I saw last week like 18 of the top 25 teams lost or something like that. It was a crazy number. How about you with like D1 rankings and stuff, and how quick are you to, drop Coastal with injuries and everything, and also kind of give UTSA a big bump? Like, how much baseball do you need to see before your rankings change a lot? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it varies, from situation to situation. I mean, certainly if you're already in the rankings and you're not playing great teams, but you're beating them, like, you're going to hold your ground. We're not going to move you down if you're winning. If you're losing, if you're like Louisville, who started in the top 10 and lost their first 2 weekends, including a home series Michigan State, like, okay, we gave you 1 week, we hit you pretty hard, maybe down 10 spots, and the next week you're out. Like it's you gotta win your weekends. Now, if you're trying to get into the top 25, I mean, beating good teams is the way to do it. Like, we had Oregon and Virginia right on the cusp of the top 25 heading into the year, and they've done fine. They're off the strong start, 10-1, something in that ballpark. But like first 2 weeks, they didn't play anybody, and Virginia still hadn't played anybody. And so like they've gotten jumped by teams like UTSA that have gone out and beaten good teams like Dallas Baptist and the competition this weekend and that we talked about. So those are the teams we're going to reward at this point in the season, are the teams that get quality wins against regional caliber competition. And if there's room to bring in somebody else who's got a good record that we believe in their talent, that's fine. But I mean, Coastal's an interesting case because they only lost one of their weekends so far, was this past weekend. But obviously, like, you got to make a little bit of a course correction given the injury situation is not the team that we thought it was going to be. And so we moved them down some spots last week despite winning their weekend. And then we moved them down maybe more than we would have this week because of the injuries. And, it doesn't feel like they're a top 25 team right now. And we'll see if they prove us wrong this weekend.
Yeah, big weekend, ECU and Coastal Carolina. Aaron, we'll wrap it up. I'm a hat guy. I'm wearing my old school Chicago White Sox today. And I noticed last week when Northern Illinois came in, they had some iteration. They had this logo and NIU under it, which I thought was interesting. So let me ask you, do you, off the top of your head, top 3, top 5 college baseball hats across the country? What are your favorites?
No, that's a great question.
I probably should have sent you this one beforehand.
That's a good one. I mean, there's some classics. Like I just covered UCLA this week, and I think that baby blue with the gold B, is just a timeless look. I think that LSU purple and golds are timeless looks. I mean, I like the ones where we're not trying to reinvent the wheel so much.
Sure.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun once in a while to get a little creative, but I mean, some of those old classics to me really stand up. So just a couple of the things that come to mind.
There you go. Aaron Fitt joining us, D1 Baseball. Check out everything those guys have going on as they are all over it. And Aaron, anything else you want folks to know about?
Yeah, that's all. We got a lot of coverage on the site right now. Around the country, there's all kinds of stuff going on. And check us out, d1baseball.com.
Aaron, thank you, man. We'll catch up down the road.
All right, you got it.
All right, Aaron Fitt, as we speak, is checking out Coastal NC State. We'll get an update on that and the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard coming up in a moment. J-Bone, what you got?
Yesterday we had some technical issues.
Yeah.
I figured out it is all Zach's fault.
Where is Zach? What did he have to do?
Well, it's a busy week. I'm making him work some nights, so I told him to go ahead and scram.
So he should be available.
Take some time.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if he answers the phone. Mr. Thumbs Up.
Yeah, no. It's
you suck.
Oh, I thought that was my phone, too. I was like, oh, no, what am I doing?
It just picks up.
Hey, Zach. What's up? Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Jarrett, could you say what you just said?
I figured out what happened yesterday, and it's all your fault.
Oh, how?
So you made that graphic with the blocks. The cameras are on that graphic. That does not act as a camera, so the video was still behind that graphic, and it just kept replaying. So that's your fault.
I see. I get that. Okay.
So while you were giving thumbs up and blaming the other interns, we want you to know that it was on you.
You are terrible! I accept full responsibility.
All right, good man.
Hey,
I'm like that.
And just so you know, Josiah is running a smooth show today. We appreciate him. And your services are no longer needed.
Well,
today.
Okay, well, perfect.
All right. Thank you, Zach.
Yes, sir.
Bye. All right. Accepted responsibility.
And that's what we like here at Pirate Radio.
Yeah.
Sometimes things don't work out.
Because I tell you who doesn't accept that responsibility. Nick Bass.
Nick.
It is. I just do as I do what I was told.
The guy, I mean, hey, you think we can find this clip?
I don't like the way he looks.
Yeah, me neither. But anyway, we got that cleared up.
Sometimes you got to take it on the chin, roll with the punches.
Yeah, there you go. Let's take a break. We'll come back hour 2. Big hour 2. Brian Bailey will join us. He had a big high school playoff basketball show. Oh, no, Shirley. Whose house? Gator's house.
Go Gator.
Go Gator.
Man,
Farmville Central.
Camera. She could do that. That's unfair.
Farmville Central. Get a camera on Shirley, somebody. Goes down. Man, my guy, Larry Williford and company. Major upset in high school basketball We'll talk about that. We'll talk Pirate baseball, Pirate hoops, ACC hoops, Virginia rolling along. Bailey's Wahoos playing at home tonight. We'll talk about it all when we return. Jennings Hall, also an hour or two. Back with you after this.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa specializes in non-surgical aesthetics. Our expert team of licensed professionals are dedicated to offering personalized solutions, giving you natural-looking results. If you've ever been curious about lip filler, now is the perfect time to explore it. For the entire month of February, enjoy special savings thoughtfully customized to enhance your natural beauty. Never overdone, always you. Not sure where to start? We offer free consultations, giving you the opportunity to ask questions and create a personalized plan just for you. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online at beautybarmedispa.com. 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Go Pirates.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Ooh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@sciteks.com.
Cuccinella's has been serving up handcrafted pizzas with their family recipe since 1932. If you're in the mood for something different, explore the brand new pastas like the chicken parm, chicken alfredo, or penne marinara. Cuccinella's also has salads, grinders, and house-made Italian ice and Italian ice lemonades. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cuccinella's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at cuccinellas.com. Go Pirates!
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
Michaels and Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels and Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels and Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels and Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Oh, dude, that home run just busted your windshield.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
You're not worried about it?
Yeah, I've got Brandon Manning and Farm Bureau Insurance.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Let's head out to the Turner Home Team Live line if you're looking to sell your house fast and without making any repairs. The Turner Home Team is a local home buying company. They buy houses as is. Justin and his team can provide you with a fast cash offer for your house today. Give them a call, 525-4780. Joining us on that Turner Home Team Live line is BB, Brian Bailey, the Hall of Famer. What's up, Bailey?
What's going on? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. We got a ton to talk about, but the NFL is king, and we have a headline. So real quick, Shirley just notified me, J-Bone, that Kyler Murray will likely not be the Cardinals starter, not be a Cardinals player next year.
Yeah, that seems like that was coming down the pipeline.
Yeah. He was in a class of his own. We had a lot of discussions about, who is in the Kyler Murray tier where they're good enough to keep on the roster, but not good enough to give a major extension, although he is owed a lot of money.
$37 million.
That's crazy. In the graphic I talked about Friday, as far as starting quarterbacks for 2026, this projection had Tua Tagovailoa, the Cardinals starter, and Kyler Murray, the starter for the Jets.
Yeah.
So we'll see how all that shakes out. Bailey, would you rather have Kyler Murray or Aaron Rodgers in 2026?
In 2026, I'd rather have Aaron Rodgers.
Jarrett?
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. Aaron Rodgers. Hey, Josiah, Giants fan. Would you rather have Jackson Dart or Kyler Murray as your starter next year?
I'd still want Jackson Dart.
All right, fair enough.
Kid's got moxie.
Jarrett, ask Bailey and Josiah your hypothetical Raiders question.
Mendoza, first year, probably want to sit him a little bit, let him get a feeling for the offense. Who would you rather have as a veteran? Joe Flacco, Kirk Cousins, or Derek Carr coming out of retirement?
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Let's see. I think Kirk Cousins has more of an upside. I think Kirk Cousins, yeah.
Josiah?
Yeah, I would either say Joe or Kirk.
My theory is Kirk Cousins, because he's going to have a 400-yard game. He's going to win you a game or two, Bailey, and then he's going to have that 3-interception game. And Mendoza's a hero. He comes in, wins, and is a fan favorite instantly.
Yeah.
So I went with Kirk Cousins there.
I agree.
I got one more, and this is just to, you'll see. Bailey, I saw this from Lids. What is the top-selling jersey in the state of Texas? Top-selling NFL jersey in this year?
This year?
Last year, yeah.
Last year. Top-selling NFL jersey in the state of Texas.
Yep.
I would say Dak Prescott, but I got a feeling you're going to tell me I'm wrong.
Davis Mills.
Close. C.J. Stroud. How about them Cowboys? C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
Who Dak Prescott is better than C.J. Stroud, probably.
Yeah, I'd take 3 Prescott jerseys in different colors.
Josiah, what's the top-selling jersey in the state of New York?
Jackson Dart. It has to be.
Scatterbo.
Josh Allen.
Josh
Dang.
Allen.
Forgot about Buffalo.
Yeah.
Nevada,
NFL. Genty.
Max Crosby. Yeah.
Okay.
And Virginia, Jaden Daniels. So there you go. All right. There is your NFL chatter. I was talking to a Cowboys fan last night briefly at Trivia, Bailey, about George Pickens. And is this going to be another contract nightmare? I guess they're going to, franchise him? And we'll see if he's there long term or not. But I know you got to want him, right? He's a big-time player.
Well, I think you got to want him. I still have a lot of worries about the way he had a couple of games this year that he just disappeared, and you can see an attitude.
I'm shocked he made it through the season without a full George Pickens meltdown. He had many, I guess, meltdown, MINI meltdowns, but not many meltdowns.
Right.
But He is a ticking time bomb. The thing is, though, he makes plays a lot of guys can't make. So you take the good with the bad.
Right. But I think the franchise tag, is perfect as far as, in a year, you got more time, that kind of thing.
Yeah. All right, let's talk some. Well, football schedule came out since we last talked to you, Bailey. We knew. I said this the other day. We knew ECU at Alabama was the opener, but it's something about seeing it on paper on your screen that's different, right? That's it's awesome to see, and we'll see what happens when the Pirates go down there.
That's going to be fun. I think that's just it's like the Michigan trip. I had a chance to go on that one. That was a lot of fun. Even though the Pirates, lost the game, it's still, you're opening up with a national power, and I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I'm not saying I want to beat App State more than I want to beat Bama, but damn, Bailey, 3 in a row for App State. They've beat us here, they've beat us there, they've beat us in Charlotte. We got to get them this year.
They beat us everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's almost a must win for Blake Harrell.
And Jared, we said it. We talked about it yesterday. Chance for a lot of pivotal games here, but that South Florida game on a Friday night could be huge. At Army, at Memphis, a lot of these games. It depends on what our record is and everything. But it's Bailey, you're set up, man. If you could go 3-1 non-conference and then open up with Rice with a win in conference play, 4-1, 1-0 in conference heading into a Thursday night or mid-October with UAB. Pirates have a chance to get off to a good start this year.
Yeah, and if they play, whether or not you win at Alabama, if you go in and you're competitive, and then you run that 4-1 mark, then you might be nationally ranked at that point.
Yeah, we went over the schedule and we had maybe too many wins, but we were talking about college football playoff rankings and stuff, and it gets you excited because you got a chance. Tulane did it. Why not us?
Yeah.
Why not us? I think that should be the theme next year for the Pirates. Put a T-shirt together and say, why not us?
And why not Mike Schwartz with a bounce-back season next year? He will be back next year. Got the vote of confidence from John Gilbert. What's your take on that?
Well, I'm one of those guys. I think I saw where Coach Mac McCarthy was saying he's one of those guys that doesn't like to see coaches fired. That's how I feel about it. But, I mean, there's a lot of variables that go into this thing, and I'm not sure with the injuries and with what he had. I remember asking Mike Hamrick and getting all kinds of trouble when Joe Dooley was fired the first time. And in the press conference, I asked Hamrick if the injuries had been considered at all when you made this decision to fire Joe Dooley. And he looked me right in the eye and said, we just need to be competitive, and we're not. And that was it. So
and here we are today.
They looked at some of the injuries and said, hey, I think we can do, because they played better of late. But
that is true.
It took a while to get started.
Yeah, that's what bugs me. The losses early, and now they are playing their best basketball, what you want to do at the end of the year, but just got too far behind the 8 ball. Still mathematically a chance. I tell you what, my poll question from last week has been answered, Bailey. Who was on a hotter seat, Penny or Mike Schwartz? We have that answer.
Wow, that's crazy. Whoa.
I can't explain what's going on there.
Will you bring your team to the Indian Burial Ground at Minji's Coliseum and play like that?
And get whooped. Yeah.
And get whooped. Yeah.
I was talking to people in Minji's, my friends, other media members, and it's like, I love Mike Schwartz. I think he is the right man for this job. But if you would have told me that Penny Hardaway would probably get fired before Mike Schwartz, I would want to see the odds on that. I would want to see plus, maybe 5 digits.
And who knows? Maybe they keep riding with him. I don't see how you do,
but maybe you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that either.
Bailey, and maybe this is just me because I haven't seen them play a lot. I kind of know their story, new coach, new style. But is Virginia one of the best not talked about teams in college basketball this year? I know they got a home game tonight.
Yeah, but I went to the Duke-Virginia game on Saturday. And if you had told me in that game one team is going to be more physical and they're going to win the game, I would have told you then Virginia wins because Virginia is a very physical team. But in that game, Tez DeRitter got in foul trouble. He tripped in the lane and fell on somebody and got called for his second foul. And after that, they couldn't do they couldn't stop anybody. And Duke was just moving him around, like kicking sand in their face.
I don't know if it makes Cavs fans feel any better, but Duke's doing it to everybody. So they are rolling.
They are. But I think Virginia's got a chance when they get in the tournament. It's one of those years where, I think they're battle tested with what they've gone through with, some of the games that they've had. They've played a really tough schedule. So I'm hoping they get a 4 seed and do some damage somewhere.
And this is kind of odd to say, but because we are in North Carolina and everybody loves their Carolina, their wine and cheese, but maybe North Carolina a little under the radar. I know I've been dealing with some injuries. They got the big guy back, and they have been playing really good. They got Clemson coming up tonight.
Yeah, and Clemson needs to turn it back on.
Yeah.
They were really, really good for a long time, and then they
had a good win Saturday over Louisville, but that snapped, 4, 5, 6 in a row, Bailey?
I think it was, yeah. I was thinking 5. I'm not sure that's the number, but it was something up there.
And speaking of basketball, Shirley Rhodes, Farmville Central Jaguars. That's I don't know what the line would have been on them, and who was it? Martin County, Bailey. You had the coach on earlier today, but a shocker. I was excited to go see Farmville Central and Minges, and they won't be there because they lost.
Yeah, I think everybody was kind of excited to see Farmville Central and Kinston play, and really, when you look at it, Farmville lost, and Kinston, man, they had a real struggle with Northwood because I was at that game. And they ended up winning by 2. So both of them could have lost, but Kinston did win their game, and they go through to the Eastern 3A championship. And that's going to be, I think I said it on the radio today, but if you're just bored and want to see some great basketball, go over there and get a ticket. Just hang out and watch, some of the teams you won't get a chance to see very often. But there'll be some really good basketball teams in Minges Coliseum with the 5 games on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, 5 on Friday, 5 on Saturday.
And Bailey, I'm just going on name alone. I'm not going to pretend I've seen these teams play, but if Martin County goes through Farmville and Kinston, that's one of the greatest postseason runs of all time right there.
Well, you would think so, because that would be, those are 2 really, really good programs, and they just do such a great job. And I'm anxious to see Martin County in person because they put it to Farmville Central in that overtime last night.
Credit to Antonio Davis, not the former Pacers power forward, but the coach of Martin County. He was on the Brian Bailey show today, as was Perry Tyndall, and you talked to the Washington Pampac coach as well.
Yeah, we did. That would be Dave Allenwalt. He's done a good job too, and they play Reedsville. Reedsville's the top seed. Washington's a 2 seed in the 4A Eastern bracket, but Washington beat Reedsville earlier this year. So that's got an intriguing deal with it, too. That's a 4 p.m. Saturday start. So that's early in the afternoon, and get out and watch some basketball.
It is a crazy schedule, and I think Q Tucker did the best she could to explain why it is what it is. And ECU playing a Thursday nighter in Minges didn't help the whole thing. So it is just a ton of basketball going on here, right, BB?
Yeah, and what they would have liked to have done is go on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
And you think about how many times has East Carolina's always played a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Right. Don't get a lot of Thursdays, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of Thursdays, but we got one this time. But all that does kind of separates things a little bit. I think it'll be fine. I'm hoping they sign some kind of long-term deal to keep the regionals here.
Bailey, baseball Pirates in the LeClaire Classic 2-1, and man, could have been a great weekend. Ended up a good weekend, but losing to Western Carolina, they got to get right back at it. Another big week of games. UNCW coming up Wednesday against Ken Watlington Seahawks, and then we'll have Coastal with a big series this weekend.
Yeah, and Coastal, man, that's going to be, a rematch from the regionals last year. Man, that was a lot of good baseball played in that regional by East Carolina and by Coastal Carolina. Obviously, Coastal won that last game. I think it was 1-0 was the final, and they advanced to the Supers, and from there they went to the World Series and finished second in the World Series. So they've got it going on down at Coastal, and I think that'll be. They've lost a couple of games. I think they're 7-4 now. They've lost a couple of games of late, so that'll be a good series.
And let me give a shout out to Shane Winkler. We had Coach Winkler on last week following their big win over Duke. They had a productive weekend at home, winning their first 4 games. And like ECU, could have been a great weekend, but they lost the last one to Campbell. But 4-1 this weekend, 5-1 last week, including the win over ranked Duke. So Shane Winkler's team right now 14-8. And as I said preseason, looking at their non-conference schedule, Bailey, they could have gone 18-2 or whatever versus weak opponents, but 14-8 against the schedule they've played is very solid so far.
And we talked to him yesterday for the YouTube coaches show at East Carolina, and really, I've known him several years now. Just a great guy.
Yeah.
Very high on his team, and just excited to do what he does, and really a pleasure to interview.
And finally, on the ECU front, maybe an opportunity to cover some postseason basketball as we did a few years ago. Kim McNeil's Pirates, man, had a little slide. I was at that Rice game and had them on the ropes but lost. And I don't know if they let one loss turn into 2, but lost to a bad Memphis team in double overtime. They needed the win this weekend, and they got it over Charlotte. So they're going to get that nice double bye, I believe, Bailey, and have an opportunity to win the American tournament this year.
And I asked him that very question.
Yeah.
He said the same exact way, and I said, sometimes coaches say they let one loss turn into 2. Was that the case in that situation? Because that Memphis team was not very good. And she said a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit of that. We felt sorry for ourselves because we lost to Rice, and we didn't play nearly as well as we should have. But she says that she thinks they've turned it around, and they did get that win, get a chance to clinch that number 2 seed, which is really big. I mean, that double bye is big.
Good stuff, BB. Anything else, Jarrett, we need to hit on a lot there? Got your boy Knipple playing tonight. Hornets are double-digit favorites again. They went from an awful team to, okay, we're pretty solid, to now they're like double-digit favorites every game.
Nobody's playing for the Mavs tonight. And we're resting Kobe White because we got to go to Boston tomorrow.
That's
as long as they can get out of that play-in game, because they play so well in the history of the play-in.
I'd like to. I don't want to see their margin of defeat in those 2 play-in games. It's around
40 and then 30.
Goodness gracious.
Was it 40 and 30? I thought it was. Yeah, I knew one of them was 40.
Well, that's why I said, like, why are you firing James Borrego? Because next year they'll lose by 20, and then lose by 10, then they'll go to overtime, and then they'll start winning.
I will say the difference this year, hopefully, is at least we could get one at home. Maybe.
Yeah.
The first 2 they've been in have been on the road, so you get one in the Hive. I think they could win it. All right, BB. What's the rest of your week looking like? A lot of hoops, I guess.
Yeah. We'll start with the. We don't have as many teams as we thought we were going to have in the regional, so I'm going to send Zach down to Wilmington tomorrow. So he'll go down and cover the baseball game, and then I may go live from the basketball tomorrow night just to introduce it and everything. But I'm still looking forward to seeing some of the games. Maybe go over there at some point and just watch whoever's playing at that time. But yeah, a lot of basketball coming up, and then we get set. Next week, the ACC tournament, tournament. So
it is a great month, Bailey. We're a few weeks away from the second chance with the Sweet 16.
There you go.
Looking forward to it. All right, BB. Thank you, man.
All right, man. Take care.
There is the Hall of Famer Brian Bailey joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Jerry, what's number 1 on your sports interest tier at this moment?
The Hornets.
Okay.
Yeah. It is Hornets. Right. Normally the Hornets are terrible, so it would be March Madness /
I'm going NFL college basketball overall number 1 right now.
But I mean, the draft is still up there. I know it's not till next month, but we got Pro Day coming up soon.
Yeah.
Combine's done. The franchise tag deadline was
free
today.
agency
starts soon. We got Jay Glazer coming to town. A lot of insight there. March 23rd, Jay Glazer, Pirate Radio Leadership Luncheon.
Yeah. By the way, the camo hoodies, we still have some available.
Nice.
If people are interested in those, and also wanted to point out that we got a mustache march going on. ALS, the Strikeout ALS shirts are sold out. So thank you, Pirate Nation. Sold out of the Mustache March shirts to support ECU baseball. And we will make Pirate Radio will make the donation coming up at the end of the month with Mustache March.
Yeah, and a great conversation with Mike Mullis and Matt Stillwell coming out tomorrow. It'll air on the program, and it'll also be on YouTube tomorrow. So check that out. Great conversation about his relationship with Keith LeClaire, how he impacted his music career and just life in general, and how they're trying to beat ALS.
All right, let's take a break. We got Jennings Hall coming up. Jamie said saw Khan 4 threes. Was minus money on DraftKings. I got it for plus 100, I think.
Wow.
All right, Jennings Hall coming up. New intro alert for Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame.
Yes.
Also, who is a Boogie with the hoodie? We'll find out that answer and have some fun with that when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Back with you after this.
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar Medi-Spa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar Medi-Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Ooh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@sciteks.com.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
It's bow time.
Finally, lunchtime. I'm starving.
What's that?
This is the Bojangler from Bojangles.
With the same bold flavor as their chicken?
The same.
And fries?
The same.
Huh. Well, I've got a PB&J.
Yeah. That's not the same.
A crispy fish fillet dusted in Bo's famous seasoning. With cheese and tartar sauce on a fluffy bun, the Bojangler's back. Hook one while you can. It's Bo time.
This is retired ECU baseball player Charlie Yorgan, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back at Langley Contracting. They are the superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, they've got you covered. And they handle all your insurance claims. Locally owned right here in Eastern North Carolina, they are licensed, insured, and carry a 25-year roof warranty. Call them or visit them online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today. Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Shirley, we got intern Josiah, intern Avery. We got Jared Watkins, and we have former Pirate volleyballer Jennings Hall. Hello, Jennings.
Hey.
How are we?
Good. I actually started using volleyballer as a term for me.
Volleyballer?
You kept calling me that.
Yeah.
So
it's a compliment.
Yeah. Volleyballer.
How would it not be a compliment?
Well, like I said last week when I introduced her, she is not defined by volleyball player. She is much more than that.
There you go.
Woman, daughter, fiance, sister, friend.
I think I was doing like a graphic for my real estate page, and it was like introducing, and then it was like saying things about me.
Real estater.
And you put volleyballer on it?
I said former ECU volleyballer.
Nice.
I think, yeah. Because I only had so much room, so I was like,
well. Jenny, first of all, we were right on our Traders prediction.
Yes.
Rob wins it. And did a hell of a job.
Mara's face at the end, the face drop,
It was.
oh my gosh, it was crazy.
For those that don't know, what we're talking about. Sorry for those that do. Rob was a very good trader. Got to give him credit. Yeah. Are you a Survivor watcher?
No, but I want to get into Survivor because I'm a Big Brother watcher.
Right.
And they go hand in hand, so I feel like I have to.
I was a Big Brother fan before Survivor, and then I got on Survivor. It's probably been like 10 years. I got on pretty late. Like, they were already 20 seasons in or whatever, and now I like that more than Big Brother.
Has the All-Star season started yet?
There's been one episode.
Okay, so
that was 3 hours
honestly, long. What I might do is start this season with the All-Stars, and then once the season's over, go watch my favorite All-Stars seasons.
Yeah, now this one has a lot of, this is almost like a recent All-Stars. There are some old folks on it, but there's so many of my favorites from the past that aren't on it. But yeah, this would be, I guess, a good season because you got a lot of good players.
I know Sari for sure.
Yeah, because she was on Traders. Yeah. All right. Do you know a Boogie with the hoodie?
If somebody played his music, I probably would, but not. I couldn't name you a song.
Jarrett, are you familiar?
Yeah.
You know the name.
Yeah.
You know a song?
He was big when I was in high school.
Okay.
That's when he hit his
peak?
Not peak. Like, that's when he first started going. He was big then. By God.
Josiah, do you know a Boogie with the hoodie?
Yes, I do.
Are you a fan?
Yeah, I would say I'm a fan.
What is his most popular song?
Probably a song called. Well, I probably can't say.
Okay, yeah, don't say it.
But there's another song he got that's pretty. He got a lot. There's probably another one. It's called "Look Back at It." That's a.
All right. You know that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't he on Drowning? Isn't that him and
Drowning?
Kodak?
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he on that. Too.
All right.
Yeah.
See, I know. I'm a man of culture.
Why do I bring that up? Because he will be at Doggy Jams.
My teammates are very excited.
Okay, good. I mean, that's probably popular with the younger crowd.
One of my teammates is playing in Turkey, and she's very upset.
She's flying all the way back home from Turkey.
She's very upset that she's going to miss it.
Playing volleyball in Turkey?
Yes.
Who is that?
Fran McBride.
All right. Can we get her on the show?
Yeah, when she gets back.
Okay. Yeah.
She's getting back in like May.
What time is it in Turkey right now? What's the time difference?
If I had to guess, probably like 11 or 12.
Yeah, I was going to say 12:30 a.m.
Okay. It is not 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah,
because it's 4:30.
Might
right
be
now.
5:30. I think it's 5:30 in Puerto Rico right now.
Okay, I just wanted to point that out.
Can't just.
So a boogie with the hoodie is coming, but that's not all. They have turned this into a festival, folks. Do you know the other musical acts coming?
No.
I'm very excited to tell you.
I know they've come to Greenville before.
So it's a boogie with the hoodie, also appearing.
Eddie Vedder with the sweater.
Yeah.
Drew Carey with the Sperry's.
Black Crows with the pantyhose. Beck with the turtleneck. Ronnie Millsap with the assless chap.
Just one assless chap.
Yep. Lisa Loeb with the bathrobe. T.I. with the bow tie. But it's not just musical acts, Jared. They're bringing athletes this year to Doggy Jams.
Yeah.
You know who else is going to be here?
Derek Carr and the Peter Millar.
That's right.
Yes.
Derek Jeter with the wife beater. Kyle Trask with the COVID mask. Terrell Suggs with the Uggs.
Okay.
Yep. Nobody knows this former North Carolina running back and Charger, but I do. Natron Means with the blue jeans. Wesley Walls with the overalls will be there.
Okay.
And I'm very excited about. I can't even. He's coming back. Zach Root with the hazmat suit.
Zach Root with the hazmat
He'll
suit.
be here. Also, you got more. Well, you got more athletes.
Artists.
Well, let me get the comedians real quick.
Okay, I said Drew Carey with the Sperry's.
Yeah, I heard Cheech and Chong with the thong will be here.
Yes.
And I can't believe, is this guy alive?
I don't think.
A Buddy Hackett with the smoking jacket. Will be here.
Another athlete you forgot to name, Kyle Trask with the COVID mask. Did you say that?
I did.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Sorry.
A clip I actually found
There's
out
more
that
people
yes,
coming?
they've actually added 3 more acts to the
who
list.
else is coming?
Well, you've got the Heights and Tights.
Okay.
I don't know.
Heights into tights.
No, the Heights into Tights.
No, it's always
Well, it's the heights.
Heights
All right.
in Tights. Modest Mouse in a blouse.
Modest Mouse with the blouse.
Yes, with the blouse. And Houdini with a bikini.
Ooh, can't wait to see that. There are just some regular folks showing up too. A Jackie in the khakis.
Okay, yeah.
A Kurt with the shirt.
Yeah.
A Ja with the bra.
A Ja with the bra.
He'll be
I
there.
asked with Ja.
You do? A Margot with the cargos. A Celeste with the sweater vest. And I'll be there. A Clip with the quarter zip.
Yes.
All of those folks will be at Doggy Jams.
And I mentioned the A Boogie with the hoodie song "Drowning" with Kodak Black. Kodak Black in the slacks.
Oh, he'll be there.
here. Blackberry Smoke in the cloak will be here.
Zach did say Alanis Morissette with the corset.
Oh, okay.
Which was pretty good. There was one earlier that Chad had, I believe. Oh, a Moody Blues in the shoes. Very good. Very good. All right. So you excited?
Yeah.
What a lineup.
Excitement time.
I'm not excited about right now.
I'm not excited about right now.
Okay, Cliff. That was Cliff Godwin on Sunday, Jennings.
Yeah.
Not excited.
I did see that.
Good week, but did end in a loss to Western.
Was that you behind the camera?
What?
Were
No,
you
I didn't
there?
ask the question.
Oh.
Because he did say, I want to get away from you guys. Was he
Yeah.
talking about you?
He was talking about all of us. Name redacted, myself, Chance, Donnell, Zach Kaplan, Luke Schwartz.
Me?
What? No, you were not there. I asked about Nick Moran. I asked, I try to find a player that had a good performance and be like, Coach, this guy, you know, I'm not going to ask something that's going to get me cussed out.
But again, solid baseball week. They'll be at Wilmington. I said that to you a moment ago, Jennings, and you got a little concerned.
I feel like Wilmington never goes our way.
We won last year.
Basketball, do we?
Extra innings, Alex Boucher, Grand Slam.
Well, since I've been here, I feel like at Wilmington we lose more than we
Not as bad
win.
as Campbell.
But also, it's the same case in basketball, too. Whenever
Well,
we go to Wilmington, specifically.
Hadn't been good there.
Hadn't been good anywhere.
Oh, listen to you.
I didn't say that.
But Pirates have Wilmington, and then you will be seeing them live this weekend, right?
Maybe Friday. We'll see.
Okay.
The last couple weeks has been, yes. Now, maybe.
Well, I'll be there. I don't know if I'm going to the game, but
Gotcha. Softball, good week last week. 5-1, including a ranked win over Duke.
Wow.
We'll take that.
Like I've been saying, it's time for their breakout year. So I'm really hoping that this is the year, and it seems like they're
Bad injury.
following. Wait, what?
Bad injury.
Where?
We got to know Sarah Stone preseason.
Yeah.
And she is out with an injury.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And was their leading hitter, along with Conley great Anna Sawyer, who is playing great right now.
I love Anna.
Yeah.
Anna, if you're listening, I love you.
All right, there you go.
She's my friend. That's not weird.
Of course not. I love her because she is a Conley grad, like myself.
I didn't even know that.
Which part? Both?
That she went to Conley.
Yep.
So she's your friend, and you didn't know that.
It sounds like you don't know your friend.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean,
Clip Brock is my friend. I knew he went to Conley,
and I know
and
you went
AJ
to
AG Cox, and some other schools.
That's right.
I mean, we can go on for 30 minutes talking about all the athletes I know that are from different states. So it's more I know more people from across the country.
Bragging.
And I know people that live on like one road here in Pitt County. So you're a little more worldly than me.
Then I've got friends in low places.
That you do. So baseball, check. Softball, I'm going to go 2 checks. Women's basketball needed a win, Jennings, and got it after losing 2 in a row. Bad loss to Memphis last week after we saw them against Rice, but came back with a win on Saturday. And now we're in a good spot to be that 2nd seed, and we'll see what they can do in the conference tournament. It's all going to come down to that.
I'm ready to see them absolutely dominate in the conference tournament, and hopefully it's like 2023.
Jarrett, something you have not, I don't think, covered yet that we were able to do a few years ago, a women's selection show or any kind of basketball selection show with East Carolina.
Yeah, so far I've covered soccer,
baseball.
and baseball.
Baseball.
I mean, very electrifying events.
No volleyball, Jennings.
Soon.
All right.
Life-changing.
But, man, it was fun talking to Kim McNeil and who's our girl, Shirley? We had Sania, I think, spoke, and I can't remember. Micah. Yep, we talked to Micah.
Micah. Yeah.
But, man, I hope we can get another one of those events coming up if they can make it to the big dance.
Men's basketball, big check mark last week.
Hey, good win.
Oh, yeah.
Sweep.
That was
2
fun.
wins. Yeah.
Sweep an inferior opponent and probably put the nail in Penny Hardaway's coffin.
I think it's wild with how much money they spend on their roster compared to the teams that they've been losing to.
Yeah.
It's honestly insane.
I mean, a terrible performance against Wichita State on last Thursday night for Memphis. And then just to follow that up with just coming into Minji's looking lifeless on Sunday.
Yeah. I can't. When they told me how much they spent on their roster, I was shocked.
Real quick, breaking news. 2 more acts have been announced for Doggy Jams. Jamie has notified us that a Cliff Godwin with the toboggan will be there.
Yeah,
I don't care about the weather. I can't control the weather. Don't want to talk about the weather.
And this is awesome because this is a legend. And to get her in Greenville is great. Steven lets us know that Dolly Parton with the Doc Martin will be here for Doggy Jams. So that's awesome.
Huge news.
To see Dolly in her prime. She's always in her prime.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Any other Pirate athletics we need to give checks to? What lacrosse do?
What's tennis been up to?
They beat San Diego State over the weekend.
Oh.
I believe the final was 15-7. Don't quote me on that exact score, but I do know that they won.
I'm going to quote you, Shirley.
And they are scheduled to play Campbell this week at Campbell.
As we get an update on lacrosse, 3-2. I know they lost to a ranked opponent, Duke, last week. But, all right, good win over San Diego State. What the heck is San Diego State doing in Greenville, North Carolina? I don't know.
Tennis now 1-3 after a stellar 1-0 start.
All right, there is your Pirate update, New Blue Pirate Report. Jennings, I know you're going to fill out a bracket. Like, do you get into college basketball or do you just kind of watch the tournament?
I'll watch ECU.
Yeah.
If something's on the TV, then I'll watch it. But I really watch it during March Madness, and that's my favorite part.
Outside of ECU, you're not watching anything right now sports related. Like no Canes, no Hornets. Like you don't care.
No, I'll watch some hockey.
Yeah.
But
You get into Canes playoff hockey?
Yes.
Yes. Cannot wait.
Yep.
I hope Jarrett joins us this year. Need to go to a game with Zach, like Bailey said.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think me and my buddies are trying to go to a game soon. I just don't care.
Shirley, you got something?
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to speak.
What? No.
What? Well, let's take a break because we have exciting news. We have Shirley put together an open for Jennings Hall of Fame and Jennings Hall of Shame that we will debut when we return. We've got all three of us have a Hall of Famer, but we'll let Jennings announce it. I'll see if Jarrett wants to give his hot take on that Hall of Famer.
I will.
All right. And I've got some big Hall of Shames, too, when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Jennings Hall rejoins us after this.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Warm up from the winter with hot manufacturer rebates and store discounts. Buy any new Winchester Super X pump, Wildcat, Expert, or XPR, get $25 back. Getting ready for turkey season? Buy any new Winchester Super X pump shotgun, get $50 back. Or bring in the heat with a Savage $100 rebate on a Savage Renegade shotgun. Don't forget 50% off Nomad turkey gear. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Attention Pirates and runners, be sure to join the fun Saturday, March 28th for the Pirate 10-miler, 4-miler, or Double Down Challenge. The road race starts and finishes at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium and runs through the best of Greenville. Get in on all the action and reserve your spot at the starting line today. Sign up now at pirate10miler.com. Use the code Pirate Radio to save 15% off your race registration. That's pirate10miler.com, special code Pirate Radio. See you there, March 28th.
The 9th annual NC Pirate Classic is back. Coming Saturday, April 4th. Presented by Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Youth hunters from all over the state are headed east, and the top scoring birds will win great prizes. Weigh-in will be held at Davenport Farms on Highway 264 in Greenville. Brought to you by Sam Jones Barbecue, the Dixie Deer Classic, Grady White Boats, Greenville Marine and Outdoor Shop, Mountain Dew, Country Mart, Moultrie Cameras, Carolina Ice, Simply Natural Creamery, Fox Brothers Construction, BAM Pest Control, Doug Henry of Farmville, American Threads, Corey Kennedy State Farm, and the Robinson Law Firm. Registration is now open for all youth turkey hunters at ncpirateclassic.com. We'll see you there.
A new feature menu has arrived at Basil's in Greenville. Basil's new specialty menu is full of great favorable dishes like roast beef melt, creamy beef ziti, chicken hibachi pizza, apple strudel pizza, plus $4.50 margaritas every Tuesday and $3 North Carolina craft beers on Wednesday. Basil's regular menu and favorites are always available for lunch and dinner. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is Dr. Hode from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Bond. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
This is Andre Allison, the first receiver to catch for 1,000 in ECU history. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. You can book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. PGV, where the Pirates fly. Now, as we head back into PRL, Clip, I have a Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard update for you as Coastal Carolina has a 2-1 lead as they are getting ready to make a pitching change over NC State in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Literally just asked Jarrett to get a score for us, and Shirley beat him to the punch.
I covered my ears. I didn't hear a single word she said. I have an update on the Coastal Carolina NC State game. 2-1 Coastal leads.
That's old news. Shirley just told us.
Well, when I'm told to do something,
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you, Shirley, for that Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard update. Had a fun night of sports trivia last night. We'll pull up a question or two because neither.
Come to the bar.
Thank you, Jeff Nadeau. What did he say, Shirley?
Come to the bar.
Why did he do that?
I can't remember why he did that. That's a tough question. How about this?
That's a great question, man. Cliff, this is what a good host does. This is why Cliff makes the big bucks. He's the king of Greenville. This is why, right here, right?
Thank you, Jeff.
From Harris Joint Station.
Happy birthday to the 6-time Pro Bowl quarterback. In 2004, he became one of 6 rookie quarterbacks to start in a conference championship game. A year later, he quarterbacked his team to the Super Bowl, a Super Bowl championship.
Ben Roethlisberger.
That is correct. Josiah. On this day in 2012, this NFL head coach was suspended for a season due to Bountygate.
Bountygate? I don't even know what that is.
It came out that a team had put out bounties on players, said if you injure this guy, we'll give you money. Who was it, Jarrett?
Sean Payton.
It was the Saints and Sean Payton.
They tried to kill Brett Favre. They tried to kill my hero.
Let's see if I got any more for you guys. I want to have one that I think Jennings might get. You ever heard of Seventh Woods?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Is that Tiger's brother?
Maybe. Josiah and Jarrett.
Yeah.
This 7th overall pick of the 2016 NBA draft was this Canadian-born point guard that still plays for the same team that drafted him.
Oh.
He has 1 championship, and he made his first All-Star appearance this year. Who is that NBA player? He is Canadian-born point guard.
Is it Jamal Murray?
Jamal Murray is correct.
I heard Canadian just went Shea.
Well, how about this? This Canadian-born running back had his first 1,000-yard season in 2025. He has amassed almost 2,200 rushing yards, 13 touchdowns in 3 seasons with the AFC North team. AFC North, Canadian-born running back, first 1,000-yard rushing season.
Jalen Warren?
No, not that team.
I don't know.
He's a Bengal, and he is Chase Brown. All right.
Guy stinks.
Those questions will be asked at the Buck on Mondays and OT's Wednesdays. Shirley! Jennings Hall of Fame, Jennings Hall of Shame. Let's go.
It's the Jennings Hall of Fame.
You two guys do more than you'll ever know to help East Carolina athletics.
The city's awesome, and I love you guys. I'll make you famous.
And the Hall of Shame.
I don't like the way he looks.
You are terrible!
I'm going to go log online and talk a bunch of crap.
The Jennings Hall of Fame, the Jennings Hall of Shame. We do it every week. And Jennings, go ahead and induct somebody that's on all of our minds.
Jordan Riley.
What a guy.
We've probably already inducted him, but
He's in there.
he's a 2-time inductee for sure.
And a great soundbite coming off Sunday. And Jared told me yesterday off the air he had a take that people may not agree with.
Yeah, I love R.J. Felton. R.J. Felton was very loyal to East Carolina basketball.
He's a bird.
Jordan Riley's better.
Jordan Riley's better than R.J. Felton.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Riley is taller.
Yeah, I think they're about the same height.
Jordan Riley, I mean, I think they're about even outside shooting, and I have to look at numbers.
Yeah. Also, something we noticed, I noticed kind of the whole season, but talked about it Sunday. Jordan Riley's 3-point shot really has no arch, whatever. It's just straight, and it goes in.
Who's the better defender? I like RJ's defense.
Golly, man. I don't know. It's just something about watching Jordan Riley, man. It's the eye test.
All right. I don't know. I have a place in my heart. RJ, Rajay.
Yeah.
Jennings Hall. People that played all those years at ECU. So Riley, a 2-year guy. But, man, where are we without him? I do not even want to think about that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is not crapping on RJ. This is
absolutely
this is 1A, 1B.
Yeah.
I like Jordan Riley a lot. And me and Clip talked off the air. I'm going to start Hornets prospect.
Like Nick has Canes prospects where he talks about Canes guys.
Yeah, I'm strictly going to cover the Greensboro Swarm once Jordan Riley is a part of them next year.
And only cover him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hornets prospect.
All right. Jennings Hall of Fame. Jared, you got anybody?
Concanipple. He already broke the rookie 3-point record. The guy who held it previously to Con was Keegan Murray of the Sacramento Kings. He broke the record with 80 games into the season, 2 games left. Concanipple did it 60 games in with 22 left.
Concanipple. What a year he's having. He is the favorite, minus 155 to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, and the guy who he's going up against for Rookie of the Year is his former teammate at Duke, Cooper Flagg, who is ducking the competition tonight and sitting out because he's scared.
That reminds me of a bet I had. I had Con 20-plus points against Cooper the first time around.
Yeah.
And it hit. And Cooper Flagg had like 49.
39. 49. Same thing.
I'm going right to the Hall of Shame. This guy, Jurickson Profar, Braves outfielder. Can you even call him that if he doesn't ever play for the Braves? Set out last year 80 games, suspended, performance-enhancing drugs. Followed that up with yet another suspension, which gives him 162 games, which is, yes, the entire freaking season. So this guy we signed last offseason, 2 off seasons ago, in his 2 years in Atlanta, has been suspended twice for performance-enhancing drugs. What an idiot. I hate this guy. Jurickson Profar.
So would he be would be available for the regular season? I mean, postseason, excuse me. Sorry.
So Jamie in the chat say no. I haven't read. Who cares? I hate this guy. Hall of Shame. Also in the Hall of Shame, NC State. And also Josiah and Zach for making fun of me for taking NC State plus 9.5 today. Like, you can't do that after the game's played.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, my friend.
I mean, are you going to celebrate every bet I hit the following day? No, you're just going to trash me for the ones I miss. So to Josiah and Zach, welcome to the Hall of Shame for clowning me for making that bet. You bet on them? You thought they could win? Well, yeah. It's sports.
Or at least lose by less than 10.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Hall of Shame?
Oh, yeah. I got a Hall of Shame. Berkeley Road by the stadium.
Okay.
It's my Hall of Shame.
All right. The road.
Because I'm glad that we're out here fixing potholes and everything, guys. But we've been putting in, the whole neighborhood has put in requests over here for years, and nothing's been done. The road is like lifting in like hundreds of different places. There's a pothole about the size of this table outside my house that we've been told is next on their list since like 2022.
We got it right here on the list.
So whoever is in charge of fixing Berkeley Road, you're on my Hall of Shame.
Put it in reverse, Terry. I have
Fix
two.
it.
I'll go quick. First off the bat, Colin Cowherd. This is my guy. This is my hero. He introduced an AI Colin Cowherd bot. Or at least Fox Sports did, so you could just type in like, "Hey, what do you think about the Hornets and Mavs tonight?" If he didn't cover it on the show, and then Colin Cowherd's voice, you will hear just nonsense. Number two, we like to keep things ECU centric here. We're Pirate Radio, voice of the Pirate Nation. I'm gonna go ECU alum Kevin Williamson, writer and film director, because Scream 7 sucked. Like the most lifeless soul.
You suck.
I get it. Hey, we're 7 installments into a horror franchise, but like expectations were low, and brother, you missed that. Nothing good. He's a decent writer. He wrote the first one. The first one's really good. Terrible director. He just set the camera in one spot, said, "We're shooting here the whole movie." Absolutely horrible. Kevin Williams, you suck. Scream 7 sucks. It's all terrible.
You suck.
I think I watched Scream 6 with Lily. Like I wanted to watch a scary movie with her.
And that was
and I
good.
love the original
And then
Scream.
they fired Melissa Barrera because of her thoughts on Israel-Palestine. So then you lose Jenna Ortega. Then you lose the people who are writing the
Ortega's not in it? I like her.
and
She's
so
Wednesday
they're
Addams,
like, "Hey,
right?
Nev Campbell, here's $7 million to act like a piece of crap."
I like Nev Campbell.
She had the acting talent of a brick in that movie.
Easy.
Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox is in it?
Yeah, she was in it for a total of 5 minutes. Just a terrible film.
All right.
Worst of the year so far. I've seen 12 new releases.
I have nothing to say after that.
Yeah, I'm speechless.
I would like to ask Jennings, do you like scary movies?
I hate scary movies.
Well, watch Scream 7 because not an ounce of it is scary.
Well, I heard those movies aren't really scary in general.
Well, I mean,
they're kind of...
they're meta. And as Norm Macdonald said, I hate meta.
Okay. Jennings, thanks for joining us.
That one went fast.
Have fun in Myrtle Beach.
I will.
What are you doing there? Getting a tattoo, going
Saturday
to
we're
Wings.
picking out not engagement, wedding rings.
Cool.
Should be picking broken bottles out of the beach sand. It's Myrtle Beach, baby.
Made out of shark teeth.
Very cool. All right, have fun. We'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
Bryce Williams is here. B-Man will be on the phone, and we will talk some Pirate athletics, some duck hunting, and more. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty, because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie.
Michaels and Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels and Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels and Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels and Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Downtown Greenville, are you ready to get lucky? Lucky Tunes is back at Fish Street Hardware on Saturday, March 14th from 4 to 11 p.m., bringing nonstop live music all day long. Ryan Joyner, Tristan Kite, Brooke Adamski, Tanner Oakley, Eric Dunlow, and the Back Row Backsliders closing out the night. Green beer, Irish food specials, giveaways, a full St. Patrick's cocktail menu, no cover, just big energy and wall-to-wall music. Lucky Tunes at Fish Street Hardware, where Greenville gathers.
It's Bostic Sug Furniture's Lazy Boy Market Sample Sell-Off. We bought out an entire showroom of 100 one-of-a-kind pieces of Lazy Boy furniture. Now we're selling it all at drastically reduced prices. Floor samples slashed an additional 50 to 70% off. This is a one-time opportunity to shop extreme sell-off prices on brand new Lazy Boy styles, recliners, power recliners, sectionals, and leather furniture, designer chairs, cocktail ottomans, and much more. Hurry! You will never, ever find Lazy Boy furniture at such low prices again at Bostic Sug Furniture.
Chevrolet is the dealer to see, for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservation. Larry's Steakhouse.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Mendoza. Andrew Minahan.
What's his name, Jared?
Fernando Mendoza.
That's the guy, bro.
What did you even say? I already forgot.
Andrew
Mendoza. Mentos.
Bryce Williams is here. What's up, Bryce?
Hey.
Slim 80. Good to see you. Coming off a birthday week. A year older.
Man, I tell you what.
A year older, a year bolder.
I think so.
Yeah. Is this a new bolder, Bryce Williams?
I think I'm going to be more bolder than I was last year. I think so. I got to be.
You know what I like, Bryce? Now, this is some people. I remember growing up, and I don't know why we had A1 in the cupboard. If every time I wanted some A1, my dad would say, "You don't need A1. It's good."
You're right. Yeah.
Why do we have it in the cupboard then, Pops?
Right.
But you know it was good? A1 Bold. Did you ever have A1 Bold?
I don't know if I've ever had A1 Bold.
Okay. A little spicier, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it was bolder.
I feel like there's a brand that says like "Go Boldly."
Are you one of those guys that's like you don't need steak sauce?
You know, I actually had a steak today and I used A1.
I like steak sauce.
Yeah, I like just a little. I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
If I'm cooking it, I don't typically need it. But, you know, sometimes you go to
Would you be offended if you cooked a steak and I used steak sauce?
No, because Anna does it.
And you sound offended, so you would be
slightly offended. I'm like, really?
All right. Brandon Manning's a grill guy. He joins us on the Turner Home Team Live line. Brandon, how do you feel about people putting additives, condiments on the food you cook?
Sometimes it's necessary. You cannot please everybody, Clip.
Yeah.
Not please everybody.
That's a good attitude, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a positive attitude.
You do your best, and, you know.
All right. We got a lot to cover, and we'll do it in one segment because B-Man's on the phone. Where you at, Brandon? Can you say?
Yeah, I just left Chicago Middle School. I was doing some work out there on one of the ball fields, and then me and Mason did some hitting and some throwing and whatnot.
Good deal. All right, getting some work in. Beautiful day for baseball. Beautiful, feels very springy. And hopefully a beautiful day on a Wednesday when the Pirates take on Wilmington. But before we get there, Brandon, how about I told you we'd do this before the year, and I've kind of let it slip, but can we do a 3 up, 3 down? And
yeah.
All right, well, let's go 3 positives from the Pirate week. There's a lot of positives coming out of a good winning week like ECU had. What's number 1 on your positive 3 up list?
You know, we seem to I guess I hate to use the word buy in this far into the season, but it looks like we bought into a different approach. And I think our hitting was pretty good. I mean, you're not going to hit every game. People are going to do it. But I think overall last week, going into this week, we could take a lot of positive away from our approach and our swings and at-bats.
All right. I'll take number 2. Jarrett, we talked about it hour 1 with Mully, but let's give a little shout-out to Van Kempen and what he's done. And you were happy with his performances heading into the weekend, and then another solid performance against Troy.
Yeah, career high strikeouts, 9 Ks, man. Can't say anything bad about that.
He's almost the forgotten guy in the rotation a little bit with Norby, and then, we were so excited about Weber, Brandon, but he's been doing a good job on Saturdays.
Oh yeah, definitely a great arm we got right there.
And with who's coming out behind them, Sean Jenkins.
Yeah.
There's so much great things to talk about in this bullpen, in this pitching staff, that a guy who just had career high in strikeouts is just pushed off to the side. I mean, you talk about even Nick Moran and Brendan Tolick coming in for relief on Sunday. Got to give a shout out to Van Kempen.
All right, what's one more big positive for you, Brandon?
Norby coming back and having a great outing. I think that was very good for his psyche to come back and, everybody's like, well, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Everything's okay. Just let the man pitch. He's a baseball player. He's had a lot of weight on his shoulders to start the season off, and I think he just had to take a deep breath, go out there and fight through it, and I think we're going to see a different Norby from here on out.
All right, 3 down, and I told you this could be college baseball related, not just ECU. And I'll kick it off with a non-ECU one, and that would just be, and we're heading into this weekend, but Coastal with the injuries and going to Texas and losing a couple and just struggling right now, Brandon. And to lose your closer, who we saw last year pitch against ECU at the end of the year, and also 2 weekend starters. And Mully said they lost another guy they haven't even got to see yet, a transfer. So it hasn't been due to really talent or performance. It's more injuries, but Coastal not having the start of the season they want to. So I'll put that in this category.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. That sucks for them.
Do you have a down for ECU or college baseball?
What would you rather have?
ECU. What you got?
I think we're having some laxes on the defensive side of the ball that may not have hurt us that much. It's hurt us, but as much as you would like to see. I don't think we're accustomed to the amount of pass balls and errors that we have made this year. So that's my 3 down. If I had to pick on anything negative about ECU baseball, it was defensively. I think our head is not in it. And I really think behind the plate, which is always our strong suit, and I've said it 1,000 times about ECU baseball, if we're having a good year, it's because we have good play behind the plate. We don't need him to hit 500. We need him to be a dog behind the plate, call a good game, block all the pitchers, and do everything. So I would really like to see that aspect, the defensive side of ECU baseball, pick up.
Jarrett, do you have anything less than positive to say?
Just trying to think. Not really.
Yeah.
I really like what I've seen from ECU. The behind the plate stuff, I think that's going to get better. I think it's gotten better so far through 3 weekends. I'm going to go just college baseball as a whole. Carolina scheduling Lemoyne. They haven't scored as many runs as they did this weekend since their first opening series ever.
Oh, wow.
And I just think it was bad scheduling. I mean, obviously you might want a few cupcakes on there, but
That was a weekend series?
Lemoyne, yes.
Yikes. Yeah. I mean, maybe for a one-off, but for 3? That's bad. All right. I'll give a shout-out. I've not been to a game yet. Mully said they've changed up the musical rotation a little bit at Clark LeClaire.
So I heard some Alan Jackson. Good time. I was a fan of that.
Yeah. So he put that in a positive category.
Yeah. 3 down. Can we just maybe stop doing the safety dance? Can we just
No.
Maybe make me.
No, I say no because that is like living on a prayer. Other schools have done that, I feel like. But safety dance was an organic thing that is our thing.
I got you.
So for that reason, I would keep it whether I like it or not.
Okay.
We used to play Start Me Up like all the time and play it at the beginning of the game to really get going. After we took the field, we were getting loose. They played Start Me Up.
I guess they do Welcome to the Jungle now, right?
Yeah.
No, they always did Welcome to the Jungle. We took the field.
When do you play Start Me Up?
While they are getting loose. So Welcome to the Jungle. We run onto the field.
Right. But then you got to play the pitcher's walk-up, warm-up music after that.
I guess, but we really didn't used to do that much.
Well,
I mean, he's got every inning. Does he have to have the first?
No, he only has the first inning. No, they only do it for the first inning.
So, all right, what do you play for innings 2, 3, and 4 then if he's still pitching?
Well, that's what they're playing out there. I just random songs.
Yeah.
You don't play Start Me Up every inning. Hey, we're in the 6th inning.
You don't. You didn't. You don't.
You don't. You didn't.
You don't.
All right.
Shout out Brendan Tolick. Maybe we'll do 4 up. His warm up music is courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, and they faded it out so perfectly at the perfect part of the song. I almost brought a tear to my eye with how how the sky looked on Sunday, the weather, and then hearing some Toby Keith gets you emotional. Anyways, rest in peace. And then how they faded out that song and where they did it. It was, just a perfect mix.
Uncle Sam. Got your name
at the top of his list.
I guess we got to talk bad about the media treatment of Cliff after games.
No.
Is that a negative?
What the
hell? Bryce, you'll enjoy this. This was Cliff Godwin asked if he is excited about the Wilmington series. They lost 2-0 Sunday. Had a good week, but lost on Sunday. But this is Cliff. Are you excited about the Wilmington series?
I'm not excited about right now.
Okay. Also added, Shirley, can you play the whole clip? It was the last one from yesterday on our New Blue, like 6 or 8 or something. Go ahead.
I'm not excited about right now, to be honest with you. So I want to get away from you guys, no offense, and just get to tomorrow because I hate losing. So that's what I got.
I was very upset for a split second, but he said no offense so fast that I wasn't upset anymore.
Well, nobody's leaving that scrum like hanging their head or anything. It's just like got one today.
I know, yeah, that is a major plus for us media guys. But
and I mean, yeah,
I'd rather talk to a real guy than some phony.
Yeah, and I mean, you get like a different kind of from Blake Harrell to Mike Schwartz to Cliff Godwin. It's all different.
Yeah,
like Blake Harrell is a very people person.
Yeah,
kind of. I don't want to say rah rah. I feel like that has a negative connotation, but you know what I mean. It's all about us, that kind of stuff. Mike Schwartz
is an intense question answerer. He answers your question.
Very technical with his answers. Very in depth. And then Cliff Godwin, man, like. It's kind of I don't want to say watered down. That's also a negative connotation, but like a PG version of Dan Hurley.
Well, Cliff knows more about baseball than we do, and he proves it.
And also
with his answers,
you lose to Western like that. Why the hell are you gonna want to come talk to us dorks? Like,
oh, I get it totally. Yeah, which is why I appreciate the players and coaches that do it. Like. It's part of the job, but it can't be fun after you lose. You know? All right, there we go. B-Man, I saw today, and we've been talking about it, the World Baseball Classic coming up. So you've got the USA is killing the Giants right now, 12-1. Italy's beating the Cubs, 5-4. The Royals are shutting out Cuba 4-0.
This is the real thing.
So the World Baseball Classic's coming up, Bryce, where guys are playing for their country in a tournament, and they're playing exhibition games against like spring training rosters.
Cup in soccer.
Yeah.
World Cup soccer, Bryce?
How did Israel and the Marlins go?
Great question. Israel was leading early. We've got Israel won 1-0.
Yeah.
Great pitch.
Is that like a bad look for our American, I guess? Is that how that is? Like it's this country versus Americans?
Well, we're smoking. You're saying, well, there's a lot of Latinos on the.
Well, yeah, but like the American teams losing to these.
Oh, we're killing the Giants.
The Giants. Oh, but like, what about the Padres? Isn't that.
The Padres are playing the White Sox.
Oh, you're saying it's a bad look for major league teams?
Major league teams to lose to like.
Maybe some of these. Like Great Britain beating Milwaukee is embarrassing.
Right.
We should not be losing to Great Britain in baseball,
Right.
Tuesday, isn't it?
I just wasn't sure. Like, we have American like MLB teams.
I'm with you, Bryce. That is embarrassing. Let me find an.
I'm slightly biased towards our American teams, but I mean.
That's a great example, though. Losing to the UK, Brandon.
Look at the roster.
I know.
On the Great Britain, there's a lot of major leaguers spread out.
I need to look at that roster, actually.
They're playing.
And speaking of, is that Brandon back in the day?
Yeah.
Wow, we found a picture with you in a uniform.
Number 38, but you look you look like a damn athlete.
Brandon, tell us about your sideburns.
Oh yeah, they were clutch.
And like your little goat patch, that little what is that?
So
soul patch. Soul patch.
Billy Godwin was a big Yankees fanatic, so he was no facial hair, nothing. And there was a couple of guys that already had, like Adam Witter had a full lumberjack beard, and some other guys had stuff. They're like, if you do anything, it's got to be on your chin only, or only. And so we're like, okay. So those of us that had a little bit of facial hair just sort of put something on our chin or whatever. And I mean, I don't know.
Hey, you look good. You got the upside down sunglasses, like the right arm sleeve thing, little tank top. Is that a tank top jersey? Is that how that
Sleeveless, yeah.
Sleeveless.
Brandon, this Great Britain roster stinks, man. I do find it funny that Jazz Chisholm is playing with Great Britain. And also Trace Thompson. Isn't that Klay Thompson's brother? Yeah, that's him.
I don't know. I don't know. But, I mean, you also, the pitchers are still, a lot of pitchers are still fastball changeup only.
And they have a guy that really sums up their whole team. Let me see if I can find that guy. His last name's Scrub. But anyway, you're going to be watching the World Baseball Classic, Brandon?
We are. We're going. I really want to see the USA baseball team in action for a little bit, but I'm going to be watching all of it. I mean, I'll do a live watch along with you guys if they're playing somebody good.
No, you got that canceled here at Pirate Radio. You and Bryce.
Come on.
I saw a picture.
Superstitious bears. Superstitious bears.
You should have tagged that thing.
We'll always have that night, though. All right, Brandon. Brandon sent me a picture of Slim 80 sitting on a back of a truck, a tailgate. And Shirley, we got some audio from Brandon and Bryce from over the weekend. Let's hear that.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
And Bryce, it looks like you did pretty well.
Well, that was a team effort. There is one for me in there.
Okay. Where were y'all at?
Right up road.
Right up the road in Lewisburg.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding. We were in the northern part of the county, so
gotcha.
Near Martin County.
When was this picture taken?
County Martin, yeah.
Saturday.
Okay.
So Bryce and B-Man, what's the key as we go Pirate Radio Outdoors presented by Strauss Marine, key to a successful rabbit hunt? Conditions, are you...
I'm going to leave that to Brandon.
Are you on the run? Is it a lot of moving around?
Brandon actually ran. Because if the dogs get ahead, Brandon just started hucking it.
Oh, you got dog?
Intercept the rabbit. Me, I'm just taking a nice, easy stroll.
Gotcha.
Set up
Well, Brandon, tell us about your process.
Well, you got so rabbit, depending on the kind of rabbit, I had to educate this to Bryce. Like the branch rabbit runs in little circles, stays right in front of the dogs, for the most part, where a cottontail rabbit will take a straight line and go for a couple of 100 yards and get away from the dogs. So you never know what they're running when they jump it. You got to kind of stay ahead, but you got to be ready. Bryce's first shot, he wasn't quite ready, and but then after that he redeemed himself, and was ready when it came back around and he shot it. Did very, very well.
That's some good guidance from the clan. Brandon was very supportive, encouraging. Good
teammate.
I just felt comfortable.
Good teammate, good locker room guy.
Oh yeah.
Well, good stuff. What did y'all do with them rabbits?
Somebody's eating them.
Yeah.
Hey, Josiah.
Somebody ate it.
You ever ate rabbit before?
No, I have not.
It's pretty good.
What do you do, Stu?
Brandon said he was making it sound. I was getting full off of him just describing it.
What'd you cook, Brandon? Or what? How do you eat them?
Well, the best way I like is cooking like chicken salad or a rabbit salad because it's very lean, like chicken.
All right.
But you can make like a rabbit and gravy type situation that's pretty good as well.
What's the weirdest thing you ever ate, Josiah?
Weirdest
Yeah.
thing?
You ever had, what's...
maybe like when I did Boy Scouts when I was a little kid, they made us all choose an insect.
Hold on, talking to the mic.
Like we all had to choose an insect to eat.
Dang.
That sounds like you were on Fear Factor or something.
Nah, it was already dead though.
I mean, it's a bug. Does it really matter?
What'd you eat?
I ate a spider.
Oh, golly. No way.
I ate a black widow spider. Is that bad?
And now he has powers.
Yeah. Jeez.
Spider. That's
They
cool.
made y'all do that. That's it. Like, eat it.
We all had to pick one to eat. They had a bunch of them, bro. They had a bunch.
That's why I was in Cub Scouts for like a month and got out. I was like, this ain't my thing. I'm going to go play more sports.
Yeah.
Sign me up for something else.
And some other thing. Yeah.
All right, B-Man, let's do your path to a regional. Really wish the Pirates could have swept last week because now I think you need to go 3-1 this week. How about you, Brandon? Can we do 2-2 or do you need 3-1?
To host a regional,
Yeah.
got to beat UNCW. I mean, we can't have any more letdowns on regional teams. We got to beat UNCWs. We got to beat your App States, your NC States, your Dukes, and those teams. I think they're all still left on the.
All right, so you got to win Wednesday, and then how many you got to win this weekend?
I would like to get 3. I mean, it's a definitely a winnable 3 for us.
We would all like to win 3, but for Brandon Manning's path to hosting a regional, how many do we need to win? How many times do I need to ask this question?
So you need to, on the road in conference, you need to take 2 out of 3, and you need to sweep at home. That is a very, very foolproof success plan that we've always had, and we cannot lose multiple games to UNCW, Campbell, and things like that. So,
am I
3-1? Good. I answered the question. What do you want to say? I said you got to on the road.
I'm asking about Coastal Carolina. You're talking about conference play.
I mean, but I'm saying on the road you need to Coastal Carolina. We need to beat them.
All right, B-Man. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
All right, yes, sir, but I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, B-Man.
Brandon Manning.
Clip.
Farm Bureau. Is the man. Oh, man. Good segment. Let's take a break.
Playing conference play clip.
Hey, Bryce, we got a football schedule.
Do we?
Came out last week. We're going to run it down with you.
Dang right.
And talk about who we playing and what day of the week we're playing on. How many non-Saturday games do you think we have this year?
It's like
What's your prediction? 2?
It's like 2.
You hope it's 2. What do you think it is? 2?
I'm going to say I would think it's definitely less than last year, so I'm going 2.
Which last year was what, J-Bone?
5?
Felt like 6.
5, 6?
I mean, we had 3 Thursdays?
We opened on a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
We had a Thursday here.
Yeah. And then we had another Thursday here because it was Army Thursday. Tulsa was Thursday.
Yeah.
It felt like Tulane was a Thursday or a Friday. Like Tulane was at night. No way that was Saturday.
Right. Yeah. All right.
Golly, man.
We'll let Bryce know when we return after this.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aidan Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar MediSpa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
Big news from the Rick House. The Rick House has a brand new menu that you're absolutely going to love. New on the menu are creamy garlic parm chicken pasta, crab cakes, and our new porterhouse, half filet, half strip, tender and juicy, and grilled to perfection. The Rick House is the area's bourbon authority, featuring Willet, Jefferson Tropics, and the Frank Sinatra Select by Jack Daniels. The new menu features new, lower prices. The Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Ooh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@sciteks.com.
What's going on, guys? This is Inky Johnson. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. Members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. And as we head back into PRL, Clip, I do have a score update for you on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. NC State had a bases clearing double. They now lead Coastal Carolina 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th, and there's a pitching change for Coastal, so they're still in the bottom of the 7th inning.
All right, thank you for that update on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Presented by the Bud. right, Bryce. But I don't want to cloud your judgment, so I'm going to ask this question before I let you know the answer. As a player, what week would you want your bye week?
How many do we get? 1 or 2? One. I'd say that probably the halfway mark. Probably.
So right at 6 and then 6.
I'd say let us roll out. Yeah, I'd say 6.
I guess technically you get 2 because week 0 would be one of our buys.
Okay.
Would you rather play week 0 and then get one later on?
Okay. Good question.
Yeah. I was getting there.
I guess. I think.
All right.
I haven't dealt with it.
What about you, Clip, as somebody who hosts a show for every football game?
Well, thank you for asking me. Nobody ever asks, you know? Yeah, I don't care.
All right.
I don't want week 0. That's my fantasy football draft week every year.
Clear.
All right. Bryce, we have a bye. This is kind of interesting. Split up after our non-conference games. 4 non-con, bye, and then you play the rest of the stretch, all conference.
8-week run.
Which Greg Hudson said he liked that.
That way you got to get your...
It's a little early, but...
slightly early, but then I guess if you're on that...
But he said he liked getting on the run. Yeah, the momentum thing. All right, we open up. Child's play. At Alabama.
That's it.
So that's week 1. Might be a tough one.
Yep.
And then you've got 3 more non-conference games. There's a few pivotal games up here. I think this is one. Appalachian State at home.
Oh, man.
Now, you probably look at that as, oh, man, we're going to win that. Did you play that?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all beat them.
It was not like that dang. So it was hotter. And
oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they beat us 3 times in a row, Bryce. Yeah. We owe them.
Oh,
that's 100%. A huge game. Week 3 at Old Dominion, and we've had our way with ODU. We've had some tight ones, but last time we beat them pretty good, I believe.
Yeah, hey, they were good last year. They were in the running. They were in little playoff conversations towards like the later part of the year.
It's kind of a bummer. I mean, from what I remember, I sort of was there. It's like the venue just doesn't seem.
Yeah, it's always a bad broadcast too.
Yeah,
yeah.
I do love Norfolk though.
Yeah, I mean it's not. Yeah, venue.
And then you got your FCS game, NC Central. I'd rather this be week 1, but I guess
NC Central.
Yeah.
We had a caller yesterday. Bryce said that NC Central would beat East Carolina and make everybody regret the Blake Carroll contract.
So
I don't think so.
That's one man's take.
Even though
on
we
that
did
game.
play
Hey, all opinions.
Hey, everybody's got one.
So that's your non-conference. You go 3-1 there. You're feeling pretty good.
A decent non-conference. I mean, NC Central. I would. NC Central was at home. Probably rather if we could substitute like an ODU thing, but
right. I like the App State game though.
Oh,
we need to beat them.
That should be pretty good.
All right. By the way, all those games on Saturdays.
One time so far.
And then the conference opener is home against Rice on a Saturday.
It's been a long time since we played Rice, I think. Right? I don't think we played Rice in a long
year before
time.
last.
Really?
We went there on a Thursday night.
Oh, never mind. My bad, because I feel like we haven't.
But they're not a frequent. They were not in our.
Yeah, like for the.
Yeah,
division,
they just got here.
So, yeah, and they were Conference USA with us previously, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rice, and then a Thursday nighter at UAB. Short week.
We play UAB this year.
We follow that up with a Thursday nighter.
So 2 in the Thursday
at Memphis,
back to back
on the road, back to back Thursday nighters.
Jeez, well.
But then you get kind of a mini bye.
Mini bye. Then the following Saturday, Temple at home.
Yeah.
Then we play on a Friday. Another non-Saturday.
Yeah.
And a big one against USF. So those are your 3 non-Saturday games. Maybe one at the end of the year. They always say Friday or Saturday for the one after Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Is the USF home way?
That is home. So we have 2 Thursday games on the road, 1 Friday game at home. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about a Friday night game?
That's not too bad, I think, because I think it accommodates for people's schedules a little better. People are more inclined to, I would say, I'm taking a half day.
Yeah,
let's go tailgating, or it's start of the week, because then you're like, the party's on Friday, then the party can be on Saturday.
Yeah.
So That's how I'm.
It doesn't feel like it's disrupting your week.
Right.
Like
right.
it's this Friday night. It's like, okay, yeah, this is the weekend.
People can step exactly. So I think it gives people just had a little extra to look forward to the end of the week, and why not cap it off with a BCU home game?
And I like it from a work standpoint because the Thursday nighters, hey, I get Saturday off. That's great, but that is a quick turnaround from post-game show to Friday workday.
Yeah.
This one, you get a whole weekend off.
Yeah.
And then you are on the road at Charlotte and on the road at Army back-to-back weeks. And we'll wrap up the season at home against FAU. So, and again, that could be Friday or Saturday. But to answer the question, Bryce, 3 scheduled non-Saturday games. So
I won't take the Fridays too bad, but yeah, I mean
the 2 Thursday back-to-backs.
My biggest bugaboo with this is I don't like the military school late in the year.
Okay. Rather get them early.
Yeah, and
you also don't like the Rice you open up with, but then you have a short week to go to UAB.
Now, did they get a new stadium?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Okay, so it's a new stadium.
We played in that new stadium when we played Coastal in the Birmingham Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing I don't like about that quick turnaround, it's Rice at home, and then you got to go on the road on a short week.
Yeah.
If it was home Thursday against UAB, I wouldn't feel so iffy about it.
Yeah. So there you go, Bryce. We kind of ran through it, put some wins, losses on it. But what's your – and, again, we don't know who the starting quarterback is.
Yeah.
We ain't seen these guys. We'll cover them in spring ball and hopefully learn a little bit more. But what is your expectation this year?
I mean –
you pick them to win every game, but –
yeah, I mean,
overall,
to me, obviously bare minimum. I mean, I'm not wanting to say settle, but I mean, at least bowl eligible. I mean, that's always a treat, you know.
I think at this point, that is the absolute floor.
Yeah. I mean, that's the floor. I mean, 100%. But I have obviously confidence in, you know, in what we got who we got at the helm, and then like with the schedule, you know, we did a. Like, I think what's important is how to regulate the schedule for the players to make everything just sort of as fluid and accommodate them for recovery and this and that. We, of course, had a wonky schedule, you know, last year with all those Thursdays. So Coach Hill has shown how to sort of schedule practices, recovery, and this, and that, and the other. So I think that'll be a big role in, you know, for this year to come. But I think the floor making it to a bowl for sure.
I think the floor is 7-5.
Yeah.
And
is it good, Jared, not to have Tulane, Navy on the schedule?
Yeah.
I mean, those are positive.
I mean, we're going off last year's results.
Sure.
Obviously, it's year to year.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just looking at the conference schedule, your toughest opponents are Memphis and Army. And Army had a down year last year. I think they're going to have a big year this year.
South Florida? No?
Yeah. I'll throw them in there. Yeah, sure. South Florida.
Your voice got kind of high.
I just don't really care. I don't really believe in the Bulls until I see it. But they did get Brian Hartline, young offensive mind. They took our defensive coordinator. I don't know if there was really a fight there to keep him.
Do you know that name, Bryce? Brian Hartline? Wow. I remember him as a receiver in the NFL. White dude, played for the Dolphins.
He was the Ohio State offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
They pumped like $25 million into that program. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Looks good on paper.
Yeah.
Let's see it on the grass or the turf.
Exactly.
Yeah, now you're talking football. All right, Bryce, we'll let you skedaddle. Had our Stroud's Marine Pirate Radio Outdoors update earlier. You and B-Man shooting some rabbits. You got any plans for this coming week outdoors?
Not too much. I was able to get on the boat Sunday. Didn't go as fluid as I'd like. I had to replace the trailer bearing hub. The boat at the boat ramp was shot there. Then my boat was all acting up, so I got to troubleshoot that. But as of right now, nothing solidified. I'll, collab with the wife and see what she's wanting to do and make my, because hunting season's pretty much over, I think, unless like gray squirrels, I think what Brandon was saying. So it's kind of really just fishing until turkey season gets here.
Good deal. All right. Thank you, Slim.
Thanks for having me.
Slim 80, Bryce Williams joining us. We'll take another break, come back, and have more for you. Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. Back after this.
It's It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Jeff Stein here at Brownwood Buick GMC. Pirate Nation, get ready. It's baseball season. You got hot dogs, apple pies, and GMCs. That's right, GMC 1500. You got 0% or 20% off. $11,549 off when you have a trade-in, and we have over 50 to choose from. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Cardinal Lock and Key, and rentafishtank.com.
It's Bostic Sugg Furniture's Lazy Boy Market Sample Sell-Off. We bought out an entire showroom of 100 one-of-a-kind pieces of Lazy Boy furniture. Now we're selling it all at drastically reduced prices. Floor samples slashed an additional 50 to 70% off. This is a one-time opportunity to shop extreme sell-off prices on brand new Lazy Boy styles, recliners, power recliners, sectionals, and leather furniture, designer chairs, cocktail ottomans, and much more. Hurry! You will never, ever find Lazy Boy furniture at such low prices again at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
This is CJ Mayhew, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation. At Unshakable Builders, they don't just build houses, they build trust. From blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. And Clip, we got another update for this NC State Coastal game as Coastal hit a home run to start the top of the 8th inning. They trail 4-3, and they have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
All right, drama in Raleigh. Pardon?
They'll lose.
Who?
Coastal.
Okay. You already know the script?
Mm-hmm. I saw this game yesterday. It's a rerun.
What does the script say about the 2025-2026 Charlotte Hornets? How far does the NBA want them to go?
I've been saying this since the game happened. They want the rematch. Pistons, Hornets, 7-game series, and they want it in the conference finals. The Hornets will lose that series, and Detroit will win the NBA finals.
This is an important game tonight. I like to be a man of my word. If I say that I'm not going to watch hockey the rest of the Olympics, I stood by that. I said if they go 500, I would purchase FanDuel Sports Network. And if they win tonight, they'll be 31-31.
Yeah, basketball postgame Sunday. I was like, are you guys covering the parade too in Charlotte on Wednesday? And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, well, 31-31, man. When was the last time we were 500 other than like 1-1 or something?
I'm like this as a sports fan. It's not healthy, but I think it's just being a Redskins fan my whole life that like, even when we're having some success, I'll look back at, week 3, if we'd have, tackled that guy.
Yeah.
Like if the Hornets would have had a pulse kind of early in the year, and they lost to some really bad teams, I remember, too. We played like winless somebody, New Orleans or...
It was the Pacers.
Yeah.
And New Orleans as well. And I mean, look, we were still dealing with injuries. Brandon Miller went out early on into the season. LaMelo Ball was like playing basketball on his tiptoes because his heel was so hurt. And that's why I was so mad at Charles Lee in that Bucks game that was cup play. I said some words like you should never say about a person. Like,
Sure.
You should be shot. Because of the minutes restriction, we could have won that Bucks game. We could have maybe competed for the NBA Cup. But looking back, I would have had it no other way because it makes it special just to get to 31-31.
I know. I know. And at that time, I had no idea that we would, because like Bailey said, try to get out of that play-in game. And I don't know if we can make up enough games for that at this point. But what we can do is certainly host and be in a spot where all you got to do is win one game and you're in the playoffs.
Look, I mean, there's 20 games left after tonight. And, I mean, what do the Heat have? Bam Adebayo. What do the Magic have that scares you? I mean, we're talking about...
You ran through the schedule and had us like 19-3 in the last
I had 4 to
22.
5 losses, and two of those, 3 of those were 2 to the Celtics, 1 to the Pistons.
Yeah.
And those are like... I'm talking about moving up to the 6th seed, and that is the 76ers. So we're going to sit here and say that we can't catch Joel Embiid and
How
Paul
far are we
George.
back? I'm trying to pull up the standings,
We're
but
like,
it's taking forever.
I mean, 6 games back? I get that's a lot.
That's too many games.
No.
Yes, there's only 20 left.
Okay, it's 3.5. We are 3.5 games back.
Okay, that's not as bad as 6.
Yeah. That's from 10 to 6. We are 10 right now.
2 back of getting a 7 or an 8.
We're 5.5 games back from 5th. I'm not saying we're moving up to 5th. I'm just saying
not enough games left.
It's crazy that it's that close.
I mean, and I don't want to play the Knicks in the first round. I don't want to play any of these teams, Celtics or Pistons. But again, I want to get there. Good grief, if you could get the 5, you'd have a chance.
Yeah, man.
A chance to win round 1.
I get I'm being delusional, but that's kind of the key to happiness in life.
Well, they are one of the hottest teams in the NBA.
They are the hottest team. They are number 1 in offensive rebounds per game. That's insane. And I have the last 10 game stats right here for you. Made sure to screenshot this. Last thing, Hornets 7-3, averaging 116.5 points, 47.5 rebounds, 26.3 assists, 8.8 steals. Their opponents have averaged 107.1 points per game.
And it is crazy. And you kind of told me this would be the setup, but we're playing teams that aren't trying, which is also great.
That's another
that is awesome.
You look at our schedule and it is littered with the Pacers and the Kings and the Pelicans and teams that are trying to tank. And then you throw in maybe the Spurs, maybe the Suns, the Celtics, the Pistons, the Knicks, but those are like one-off games.
Yeah.
I don't think we're looking at more than 7 losses in these last 20 games.
I do my con 4-3s bet every game, and I found myself the other day against the Blazers excited because I was like, keep this close, Portland. I was pulling for them to pull within 7 or so points to keep the starters in. And unfortunately for me, the game got away because the Hornets are just killing everybody. Tonight, they're like 12.5-point favorites. You said the Mavs are playing a bunch of bums.
I mean, look at Derek Lively out. Klay Thompson, day-to-day. Cooper Flagg out. P.J. Washington out. Marvin Bagley out.
Yeah.
Who is going to guard Moose? Like, Moose might have a big night.
Again, I'm hoping they can keep it close for 3 quarters. So I have a chance to hit my bet because the Hornets are probably going to blow them out.
Golly, man. Just this is
it's fun. It's something to follow. If you hadn't followed NBA postseason in forever. I've followed the postseason a little bit, but Hornets playoff basketball.
Last year was the first year in almost forever where I did not watch a single game of the finals because I just did not care.
Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on tonight real quick.
Sun Belt Conference tournament starts.
Zach told me the Horizon League play-in game was electric last night.
Yeah, Cleveland State and Uipui.
Team scored 100 points. Who? I don't know. There are conference tournaments that are underway, which is awesome. And, of course, championship games probably this weekend, I guess.
Yeah.
On into early next week.
I meant to bring this up. How about a Bucknell Hornets parlay in honor of Charles Lee?
Are they playing tonight?
Bucknell is a 1.5 favorite against Army in the Patriot League Championship. Bucknell is 9-22, and they are favored over Army.
Patriot League tournament.
That's what I said. Patriot League Championship first round.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just reading what ESPN.com, this new website, has.
Have you explored this website?
I have.
Good stuff up there.
UNCW plays Elon tonight.
I'm off that.
Yeah, they're 4.5-point favorites on the road.
For top 25 action tonight, Carolina hosting Clemson. Carolina just a 2.5-point favorite against the Tigers. Bama at Georgia. I saw Jeff Nadeau is going over in this game. 180.5.
Man.
It's going to be an NBA score there. Let's see. Other action. Oregon at Illinois. Kansas at Arizona State. Number 9, Nebraska at UCLA if you're up late. That should be a good game coming up tonight.
The Horizon League has a sponsor. I don't think a lot of conference tournaments don't have sponsors. But the Barbasol Horizon League Championship.
Yeah, that's a good sponsor.
Yeah. Clean shaven and clean basketball.
That is the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by The Buck. We'll take a break, come back, get ready to wrap things up on a Tuesday after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
For over 40 years, Greenville Motor Company has been the name Greenville Trust. Driven by service, powered by trust, and now offering one of the area's best service centers, 8 full-service bays working on all makes and models. Their certified team can diagnose, address, and repair any issue, big or small. From oil changes to engine work, go to a repair center that you can trust for the life of your vehicle. Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. DriveHereNow.com, driven by service, powered by trust, Greenville Motor Company.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. Warm up from the winter with hot manufacturer rebates and store discounts. Buy any new Winchester Super X pump, Wildcat, Expert, or XPR, get $25 back. Getting ready for turkey season? Buy any new Winchester Super X pump shotgun, get $50 back. Or bring in the heat with a Savage $100 rebate on a Savage Renegade shotgun. Don't forget 50% off Nomad turkey gear. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both. That's Honda's line of Pioneer side-by-sides. Choose the compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line. Built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville, and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read the owner's manual and wear a helmet and eye protection. Always wear your seatbelt and close the side nets and doors when operating. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
Hi, this is Phil Steele of Phil Steele's College Football Preview Magazine, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a rough day for the stock market. The Dow was down 403 points and closed at 48,501. The NASDAQ was down 232 points and finished at 22,516. The S&P slipped 64 points and closed at 6,816. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. And as we head back into the show, we have a tie ball game in Raleigh as NC State and Coastal are tied up at 4 apiece in the bottom of the 8th inning. State is up at the plate, 1 out, runner at first.
Shirley, give me some Eric Gullickson. I need to hear it. Gotta have it.
Tie?
Hi.
Hi. Tie?
Thank you. Amazing interaction.
Probably one of the best ever.
I've asked Rajay about it. I need to ask Rajay again this week. Hit it again, Shirley.
Tie? Tie?
Hi.
Tie? The second tie.
It always gets me. This is after a spring game. Yes. And then they tied. And without asking a question or saying anything, Eric Gullickson puts the microphone in Rajay Harris's face and says,
Tie?
Hi.
Tie?
Rajay thought he was saying hello. And Rajay's a polite young man, says hi.
Yeah.
And he says, tie.
I don't know.
My God!
Just
Always
awesome.
just some man has a long clipper mic.
Ty?
Ty?
Hi. Hi.
Ty?
Hi.
Man, Wilmington tomorrow. It's going to be a great drive.
That sounded sarcastic.
Yeah, I'm not excited about right now.
Jared, I've ridden with you.
I'm not excited about
right now.
I think 3 times, and every time we've listened to country music.
Mhm.
Is that your go-to for
Yeah.
drives?
Yeah.
I'm a podcast guy.
Yeah, now that I got a long commute from here to home, on the way back, I listen to podcasts. On the way here, I drink a Celsius, get pretty jacked up, listen to some music. Then listen to some Johnny Blue Skies. That's Sturgill Simpson's alter ego.
Really?
It's better than Chris Gaines, though. It's not like that kind of weird stuff. This is like some funky psychedelic country music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never heard tell of that. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Thank you, Shirley, Josiah, Avery, J-Bone. Enjoyed it.
Yep.
You are not on the show, Mañana?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Game's at 6.
So we'll see you
Thursday
on another edition of I don't know who's going to be on the show tomorrow because Cap's
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Ken, I don't know if he's going to the game. I think he'll be here, he
Yeah.
said. We'll find out if Donnell's making the trip or
Probably not. That guy.
not. Budding feud between Jared and Donnell. Something to keep an eye on, folks. Just saying. But
Lucky I ain't going to be here tomorrow.
we will talk to Brant Wilkerson, who covers UNCW tomorrow on the show. I know that much. And talk to you then. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. The following is an exclusive presentation of Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Eastern North Carolina's longest-running sports radio show. The Brian Bailey Show is on the air. The Brian Bailey Show on Pirate Radio is brought to you by
Bojangles, Bostic Sugg, Michelob Ultra.